100 months, though. I don't even know how you get to 100 months other than by, I guess, showing up for 100 months. But thank you for contributing to the cause, such as it is, allowing me to currently pay for. We good? We good? Currently pay for my server costs because we're running a server together to play some Project Zomboid, and that's been very cool. And Klaus, thank you for your generosity all the way through and your kind jokes and oh man, can I remember this one? So Klaus likes bad jokes. I would like to share one with you for your 100th birthday. Uh, Recently, I heard a story from a coroner, the kind of person who deals with dead bodies, and they said that they got a call recently from an Asian restaurant, and the Asian restaurant said, "Come over really quick. We had something terrible happen in our back alleyway. There's part of a body there." And the coroner went on over as fast as they could, and saw all the delicious, succulent Asian meals there, and then got out back, and they realized that that lower body part left behind, that leg left behind, was not actually a part of a body. It was instead at the Asian restaurant a pho knee, a phony, funny. Okay, Klaus, happy birthday, happy 100. Anyway, that joke works only if you don't know how to pronounce the word pho as faux. Anyway, welcome everybody, and also Rog Barrett. Thank you, Rog, for the generous resubscription. Thank you for keeping the tradition alive for a long time. Isn't pho Vietnamese? That's why I said Asian, because I couldn't remember which culture it was. But yes, it is Vietnamese, I do believe. Rog, again, thanks for the resub. I hope you had a good vacation. I know you're bouncing back home these days, but 46 months, a whole bunch. Thank you indeed. I saw earlier that our friend history teacher Steve has a 4th or 5th snow day in a row. And Steve's from one of those parts of the US that does get snow with some regularity. So that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. To imagine that many days off, but hopefully it goes well for all you people who are, doing your thing, all you people who are enjoying yourself, and hopefully it's not too stressful having the kids home for so many days in a row. I know that's so tough. Remember times when I was young, where I as a student would have my snow day. My parents though would still have to work, and this is before the time of computers, before the time of before a time of telework and so on. So very, very stressful. Hopefully today, those of you with kids at home are able to handle it and, not be too stressed out. I'm guessing for the first 3 or 4 days, it's nice seeing the kids. And then it's like, go away, go back to school, go learn things. We'd watch Bob Barker, that's right. Ba-da-bum, yada-bum. Bob Barker, what a strange man. Pepper, you had 6 days with no power in Nashville. My friend, how did you do this? Did you end up going somewhere else? Did you just like huddle down under a blanket to stay warm? That's brutal, though. I know, obviously, Nashville is not made for cold, but hopefully it's okay for you, my friend. Anyway, it's so good seeing all of you today. I see some names in chat I don't often see. Frosted Century, a pleasure all the way through. It's good seeing you, Almighty Attacker. Welcome back. Oh, you have power outside of Nashville. Your parents have none, though. Okay, I'm glad you have power, Pepper, but too bad for your parents. I hope they can get that sorted still. That's crazy. I didn't realize there was that long of an interruption. It's strange thinking that because Nashville's a big city, and I think of big cities as being able to get their act together and infrastructure kind of quickly. But hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Obviously, power is central to the world experience these days, and so it must be a very difficult and different and strange time. Longest ever about power was 3 days, 4 days maybe, after a giant inland hurricane in grad school. And it was a crazy time, and definitely a good community building exercise for those people who stayed around with no power and shared food, despite the fact that power was out. Community spirit was on the rise for sure. Yesterday, day before, no stream. Did some good research. Very happy with that. Managed to have lunch with Noms. Went over yesterday a little bit earlier in the day and sat and read in the library for a while. And I was looking for a book in the library while I was reading my current research. There's a reference to an idea that I hadn't thought about in a while. It's an idea from Robert Nozick's book, Anarchy, State, and Utopia. And so I said, okay, the library must have a copy of this. I have one at home, but I need to go find this book. And so I typed into the little computer and got the call number, green screen, got the call number, and went ahead and headed over to the library shelf and looked, and I could not find it. And usually I'm pretty good at scanning library shelves. I've been doing it for a very long time indeed. Looked again, went back to the computer, made sure I had the right call number. Indeed, I did. Also, I'm still so pleased that at libraries, when you find out a call number for a book, whereas on a shelf, they have these small little pencils. Even though I'm guessing many people take a picture of the screen on their phones, these tiny little pencils I don't use anywhere else, but there they are. But I made sure the call number is correct. I looked one more time, and then I took it to the front desk and said, "I'm sorry, I feel like a child right now, but can you help me find this book?" And so they went and looked. They looked all the way through, and they were looking for, again, Nozick's Anarchy, State, Utopia. And they were hunting through. They also couldn't find it. And so they took me to the front desk, and we filled out a special form called Missing Book Form. And apparently they will then send out the undergrad library assistants to go hunting for this book across the shelves. It must be misshelved. But as I was finishing up my conversation there, one of the librarians said, "Yeah, any book with anarchy in the title tends to wander off occasionally." And I found that delightful. I mean, not great. And then I needed the book at the moment, and I did go home and went ahead and used my own copy. But that says something interesting. I actually didn't take time to look and see if they had Steal This Book, the delightful book that challenges the idea of corporate ownership of ideas and so on. Wonder how they try and do that. So at our library, we have those scanners along the side of the exit. If you want to, you can take the book and hold it over your head very easily. It's a sort of honor system in some way because books are shared. Isn't that lovely? Oh, how do they try and find the book? I have no idea. They might go to nearby shelves and look through those. They might go to similar call numbers in order to say, okay, this is like a JB. Maybe it's the JDs instead. But yeah, the student workers will go find it for me, gosh darn it, or they'll buy a new copy. It's kind of book that probably any respectable university library should have, as it's part of a major debate that happens back in the 70s and 80s at Harvard. There are these 4 Harvard professors in political philosophy who write full books back and forth between them. And occasionally in these books and articles, I think, couldn't you just walk down the hall and said these words instead of actually writing a whole essay over it? But it's all responding to John Rawls's big ideas about justice, and then Michael Sandel and Nozick and others get involved in this conversation. It's all very delightful. Anyway, enough about that. Good days, though. Again, apologies for my popping off and leaving during the week, but this has got to be for me to do the full-time thing well. Yesterday, we also had a town hall meeting where the president announced that we've gotten ourselves a new campus. Not a whole new campus we're all moving to, but instead a secondary campus that we will be getting like 50 more classrooms at and some other lovely things. And, it's nice to see the school growing. Many schools in the U.S. right now are contracting, but there's a large number of students in the U.S. and around the world who want to not be in their countries, and so they can hang out with us. Expansion noms can rule over. Oh yeah, of course noms is delighted that she gets more space and more faculty and all the rest, but it's stressful because the new campus they would like to have up and going by the fall term, which is mid-August, and mid-August is not that far away, so there'll be a lot of hiring over the summer, including your boy right here. Hopefully, we'll see how that goes. And then also, scheduling and figuring it out. It should be good. I mean, again, it's exciting to see the school growing at a time like this. And Yeah, I do wonder how long that will be going in the right direction. And as always, what's the goal of this school? Interesting with the immigration discussions in Japan. Yeah, they sure do want tourists here. I don't know. There's an election on right now. A snap election was called by the prime minister. She believes her party will grow. The far right party called Sanseto recently changed their slogan from a kind of nationalist one or ethno-nationalist one to "We Are All Japan." And so I think as they've moved away from their very strong anti-immigrant policies, the main party is hoping to pick up the people who are disaffected by the far right party. So we'll see. But when elections are on, man, there are crazy things in the news. The prime minister is antagonizing China over Taiwan because that's what you do to get people to get out to the polls, and it's just crazy, absolutely crazy. But my favorite part about campaign season, of course, is that candidates drive around in vans, and the vans have these giant speakers on top of them, and it's not a pre-recorded message. Instead, the candidate sits in the back of a van with a microphone and gives their stump speech while driving throughout the streets of Tokyo. And it's the strangest thing. After 2 weeks, campaign season here is strongly limited to avoid being a nuisance, I suppose. But yeah, they're very, very loud indeed, and I get a kick out of it because there are so many people here who are needing to hear about the policies, and how do you make sure that you hear about policies? You drive through very busy places talking about, I don't know, taxes and so on. But all strange. And with that said, there's still major candidates who just stand on street corners and shake hands and talk all live long day and give speeches. Speeches throughout the city very publicly, which there was some thought that there wasn't going to be as much of that recently because, of course, Shinzo Abe was shot while standing on a corner giving a speech, but they're back to normal now. You wish people wouldn't be afraid of immigration. I mean, the story here is that non-Japanese people can never act in good ways. Any problem in society is the result of immigration. It's a very easy target because Japan does still have a fairly strong ethnic identity, and Japan has not quite monolingualism, but pretty close to it, of a language that basically nobody outside of Japan speaks. And so there's a very, very clear us versus them line on the Japanese language and Japanese culture and so on. That's much less so in the Western nations. Even though the U.S. says like, we're Americans, speak English, whatever, there are huge, huge tracts of land in which other kinds of societies happen. So I don't know. Anyway, as an immigrant, I have no opinions on this other than, man, I sure would like to, not be seen as the source of all problems here. Only some problems, that's what I do. Friends, I'd like to get us to that's the wrong button, to the sure why not, the various opening games, so we can get to our Project Zomboid pretty quick. I've been missing it quite a bit, though it is the case that we've had the server on a little bit each of the past 2 mornings, and it is on right now. I played a tiny little bit, just doing some organizing of my various things, and a few other people played a little bit, but no major changes. Today we'll get back into it, and I have some goals today, goals of decorating especially, because in an apocalypse, surrounded by brain-thirsty monsters, brain-hungry monsters, I suppose, what's the most important thing? Interior decorating. Word of the day is reciprocate, reciprocate. I'm always delighted there's a kind of saw called reciprocal saw, I believe. I don't know what it does, but it's sharing is caring. Here we go. To reciprocate is to do something for or to someone who has done something similar for or to you. Reciprocate can also mean to have a feeling for someone who has a same feeling for you. Here is an example. It was kind of my friend to give me a ride to the airport, and on the flight I was thinking of how to reciprocate the favor. Oh boy, that's hard, isn't it? Get up at 3:30 a.m., drive to a place you don't normally go to, bleariness for everyone. I think the only way to rightfully reciprocate moving someone or taking them to the airport is to be ready to do just the same for them when it comes up. There's no proper repayment for those who give you life and those who take you to the airport. Did you know? Scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Do unto others as you would have them do to you. Share and share alike. Such is the essence of the verb reciprocate, which implies a mutual or equivalent exchange, insert alchemy here, or paying back of what one has received. Reciprocate traces back to the Latin verb reciprocare, to move back and forth, which in turn comes from the adjective reciprocus, meaning returning the same way or alternating. Indeed, one of the meanings of reciprocate is to move forward and backward alternately, as in a reciprocating saw. Most often, however, reciprocate is used for the action of returning something in kind or degree, whether that be a gift, a favor, or a feeling. Friends in chat, viewers, YouTubers alike, you've made me feel good today. Hopefully make you feel good today. It is reciprocation, live on your TV screen. It's time for a quiz, though. I hope you've been studying. My students, I had a cheater. I had a cheater on Wednesday. Let me do the quiz and then we'll talk about that one. Fill in the blanks to complete a word meaning to provide something good as a balance against something bad or undesirable. I bet you know this one. This seems like a common word. Indeed. Compensate. Compensate. Seems like the word to me. Dog's got it in first. Here we go. Compensate, meaning to be equivalent to, appropriate and counterbalance payment, and so on. There we go. Compensation. The top lookup word today is under or on the pretense of. What? Why on earth is this the top word of the day? Using a false reason. What? Has anyone seen this in an interesting place recently? I mean, the news tab has become basically useless, unfortunately. Once upon a time, we found this much more useful, but it's become, it's slipping, as the kids have it. Where's the tools button? Past week, please. Yeah, maybe on TikTok. Let's see. Please don't be anyone dancing. Please don't be anyone dancing. Okay, weird. Okay, search. Pretense of. I have no idea. I don't know if things works at all. That's how it goes. Yeah, fascism is still towards the top. What is this one, though? A small Hawaiian triggerfish. I'm not going to try to say this one, but, that's a number of letters in a row for sure. What's up, Rob? Good to see you today. I did enjoy my days off of here. Couture. That's great. Spin Doctor, Jump the Gun. Always nice time. Always nice time seeing those. All right, quick story time, and then we'll get to other games. Yeah, I give my students a little quiz once every day. They have these journals. The quiz is always the same kind of thing, where the first question of the quiz is, in a sentence or two, answer some question about the reading of the day, that kind of thing. Number two, when you'll get to question two. Question two is some sort of like, given what we're discussing right now, what do you think about this topic here? So usually you can answer question two with no knowledge at all about the reading, or question one requires you to have, done your work at home. And so the question this past time was, what is or give me an example of person X's definition of something. And the very last thing I said in the prior class is, hey, please be thinking about this guy's definition of something. Also, the day's reading had someone saying, my definition of this is X, right? So it was everywhere. Regardless, we got to class, I said, please use the definition, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of students just had nothing on it, which really surprised me given how much pressure I gave them to think about that thing in particular. They did not do so, which fine, whatever. But then one student sneakily, stealthily took out her notebook and tried to look inside the old notebook to find answers. I noticed right away it's very hard to miss these things. And so I approached her and I said, "Why do you have your notebook out?" And she said, bless her heart, she said, "What notebook?" And I don't know if this is like some fight or flight reaction where one flies away from the truth, from the evidence of one's own eyes. So, and I said, of course, "That notebook," pointing to it. And she said, "Oh, I'm using it." And I said, "Oh, from day one, I've said, please use nothing on these quizzes." And she said, And I said, "I'm gonna need to take your paper, please." And so, I don't know. I don't know. I want to say, kids these days, whatever, but it's always a weird moment. And especially the denial is strange. But we had one of those, and that's really the first time I found that kind of cheating in my classroom in a very, very, very long time. There've been some more like stealthful attempts to engage in some hoodwinking, but nothing quite that strong. Is stealing notes allowed? Dogs, I'm not sure what you mean when you say stealing notes. Possibly the word stealing is disallowed in general, but I don't know what you mean by that one. Jedi mind tricks, yeah, if she just insisted a bit more, this is not the notebook you're looking for, maybe then we'd be able to put it aside, but I'm not sure. My green screen's acting up in the corner still. I'm going to do something I should not do to fix this, but I don't care to work out otherwise. So I'm actually going to crop off the very top of the camera here so I can ignore what's going on up there. How do I do that? Here's the filters button. Here's the crop button. Oh, and crop off. I don't know. 200. There we go. I still have plenty of headspace, but now the green screen's cooperating more. Very good, very good, very good. You don't see the green screen thing? It's hidden. It was hidden right behind your chat window, so you wouldn't notice it with the chat, but you would notice it in this perspective, possibly. All right. We did under the pretense of very good indeed. Cheating students. Yesterday I started the thrice and did very, very well indeed. I wonder if it's possible to do a thrice you've started on a day that's, on a day that's after when you should have done it. Let's find out. So this is yesterday again. BTS says they'll bring the fire and set the night alight in what #1 hit from 2020. So I actually took a break on this thing because I knew that I knew this, but I couldn't remember what it was. The only song I can get to mind was Butter by BTS. I knew it wasn't that. And then I kept coming up with various songs from Japanese pop, not Korean. I believe it's Firework or Fireworks, maybe. Well, no. In 1962, Purdue University created the world's first academic major in what science? I have no idea. Purdue is a big engineering school. They are the boiler makers. Is it boiler science? Brewing science. Science of brewing. NASA's Katherine Johnson had what occupations actively being usurped, name and all, by machines? Is it just AI? Oh, wait, shoot. The questions start, oh no, I think I'm still answering questions about BTS. Oh no. Oh, how do I reset this one? Oh no, it's just computer science. I thought we were still doing what's BTS' song. Does BTS have a song called Fireworks? Is that right? Maybe not. Anyway, got 1 point. Question 2 for 3 points. 3 beefcakes and hard hats. were the original logo for the MLS team Columbus what? Oh, I've watched a lot of soccer. I've watched a lot of Major League Soccer. Columbus. Thank you for being a friend on Name Comet. You're always here nice and early. Thanks for using your Prime sub with us. I think the ad popped up and you said, nope, not today, Satan. On Name Comet, thanks for your generosity. Columbus beefcakes. Are these literally food, like a cake of beef, or is it muscular people? I bet it's muscular people. Columbus constructors. Is that a thing? Constructors. I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight, I will not sing it, it's very high pitched, was the one hit by 80s one-hit wonder Cutting What? I know of Counting Crows. Cutting Edge. Rough. Rowing is such a special sport that you don't even participate on a team. Rather, what word that could also mean your pirate squad? The crew, of course. Crew indeed. There you go. There you go. Question number 3, consumer stuff. Salvia rosmarinus is rosemary, and its cousin Salvia officinalis is what other herb? Officinalis. I have no idea what's going on here. Well, we're going with time. One of Volvo's most popular car colors, what 4-letter shade of green? I thought sage initially. It's sage. There you go. There you go. There you go. We got our 2 points. Question number 4, arts and culture. E.M. Forster's most famous novel is probably A Passage to Blankware. Or Passage Aware. Passage to, is it Nowhere? Is that's not right, is it? That's not right, okay. The Jungle Book is set in what country that, yup, has Bengal tigers like Shere Khan? India? There we go. India, indeed. Friends, a little hype train is launched. First one in a while. Thank you for all the generous subscriptions so far today. Don't you feel like you need to do anything hype trainy, but thank you for the generosity as always. Let me pay for our PZ server. Last one for now. In 128, Hadrian moved a 100-foot statue of the sun god from outside Nero's crib to what nearby edifice? Let's say the Parthenon. Wait, is that in Greece? Let's say the Colosseum, because I know it's in Rome. Italy's 5-cent euro coin features... Hey, Grobzilla, thank you for that gift sub. Sack, enjoy your emotes and such. Thank you so much indeed, Grobzilla, for being part of the old community here. Oh boy. Is it the Acropolis is Greece. Is it the Parthenon? Parthenon. The theta. 9. Thank you for the Prime sub also. Choo choo to you, good friend 9. Parthenon? Oh boy. Are you not entertained? Most of the key scenes in Gladiator set in what big old arena? It's the Circus Maximus in particular, yeah? Oh, is my spelling just bad enough they're not going to give me it in 1? Also, isn't the Circus Maximus a Coliseum in particular? Oh, Pantheon. Yeah. Large chariot racing stadium. Well, time for a challenge. Hi. I spell badly, but I am begging. What you say? Okay, very good. Well, hopefully get that one for 3 points. Colosseum. Colosseum. So, the root of Colosseum is huge, right? Colossus. Please don't tell Noms that my spelling was this bad. Like, obviously this is not a Latin spelling, I'm fairly sure. That's fine, though. We got 6 points. 9 is likely today, but we'll see how that goes. Circus Maximus was a hippodrome, not a coliseum. Thank you indeed for for knowing things. Again, thank you for the gift subs, thank you for the subs, thank you for hanging out today and enjoying yourself. Let's go and do the Redactyl. Time for you all to play a little game. Verifying I'm a human first. Apparently I am. Friends, it's a 2-worder today. It's got some dashes in it, some time probably. I wish you nothing but luck in figuring this one out. Unfortunately, the hype train thing is blocking the top of my screen, and so I cannot see the very top messages.
Thank you for being
Hey, George plays Twitch. George, thank you for the gift sub. I really meant that a moment ago. And you say, gift sub to Latin is hard. Latin is hard, they say. George, thanks for your kindness, my friend. It is always good having you here. Oh boy. They're 289. Modern, we got 4. Artist today, they got 2 also. Emperor. The Emperor, no. City, there are 3 of those. Ancient today, we have 1. State, we have 17. Hey, thank you for finishing level 1 hype train. I actually didn't notice that. Very sorry. But thank you for your kindness, as always, in helping me pay the bills. American, there are 14 today. The word first, there are 31. Black, there are 2. Writer, we have 18 today. War, 33. Crow, Russell Crowe is a multi-dimensional man. Maybe. Painter, there's 1. Philosopher today, we have none. How about William? There are 3 Williams somewhere. How about the word first? We did that one before. United, there are 20. Politician, there are 4. I'm going to do kingdom. There you go. United Kingdom involved here. The word conquest, we have none of those. How about the word elected? There's 2 of those. Author, we have 9. Conquest, there are some of those that did before, sorry. English, there are 19. Is it Kipling? Holy moly, Dr. Possible. The word computer, there are none. Museum, we have 3. How about the word science? There's 6 of those. Politician, we did before. Poets, there's 13 of those. Fiction, 15. Print, there are 3. Prime, there are 6. Speech, spelled correctly, there are 4. How about the word fiction? Fiction, I did good. Book, 29. Prolific, there are 2. Rudyard, not quite spelled right, my friend, unfortunately. Rudyard instead. There you go. Very good. How on earth did you get that so quickly? Possible. Well done indeed. Rudyard Kipling off of, United Kingdom author, maybe. You got it from If Dash. Oh, well done on that. I didn't even notice it, honestly. But yeah, knowing who wrote that text really helps quite a bit, doesn't it? Well done, Dr. Possible, all the way. Rudyard's name's a strange name. Have any of you ever met someone with this name? And do they go by Rudy, possibly? I just can't imagine. It's one of these names that feel old, frankly. But Joseph Rudyard Kipling was an English journalist, novelist, poet, and short story writer. He was born in British India, which inspired much of his work. We just did something about India earlier. It was E.M. Forster's Journey to India, I believe. So much stuff here. You got some poems, some short stories, some books. I did enjoy The Jungle Book as a kid. I did not realize any colonialist overtones and just liked that the animals sang. Very good indeed. Alright, friends, that's enough of that. Let's go and do one more quick game, and then we'll get into the actual Project Zomboid playing. As you know, the server is currently on. If you want to, you can go play by talking to folks in Discord, and then I will join you presently. Alright. It's time for a little game called the Redactyl. I pull up a Wikipedia page, you ask yes/no questions, and we discover what it is. There are 326 items in the queue. Here's a random one first. Alright, this one's all the eyes. I will take this one for sure. All the eyes. Good submission. Friends, ask any yes/no question you want to, and we'll together discover what this one is. Is it a place? No, it is not a place. Is it a person? Yes, it is a person. Is it zombie related? Not in any way it comes to mind right away. Is it man-made? Yes. Can it be discussed during a family dinner? Yes, it can for sure. Does it have colonialist undertones? Not immediately. Is it U.S. related? Not necessarily. Are they alive? They can be. Is it unique? It is not unique, no. No, non-unique person, we're saying at this point. Are they male? Yes. Are they female? Yes. Are they European? Yes. Is it humanoid? Yes. Is it a group? No. Is there more than one at a time? Yes. Is it a title? Yes. Is it transport related? Not directly. Is it a movement? No. Are they fictional? Yes. Is it a profession? No. Is it a function? No. Is it an occupation? No. Is it the word them? I love it, but no. The hive mind? No. Is it religious? Not explicitly, no. Can I find one today? Yes. Are they part of the UN? I'm going to say no, but you could argue that probably. Is it from a specific country? No. Is it a fanboy? No. Is it a fictional ethnic group? No. Is it a magician, sorcerer, wizard? It could be. Are they from a book? They could be. Are they in comic books? They are. Is it related to politics? It could be. Would it make for an interesting starter Pokemon? Not specifically, but I mean, if you want to. Is it a hero? It could be. Is it the Avengers? I would say no. Would Bingo smite them? Maybe. Would it be in Warhammer 40k? It could be. I mean, it probably is, yeah. Yeah. Is it a prime minister? It probably is a prime minister, yes. Is it a protagonist? It could be. Is it just a male? No. Does it have a specific uniform? No. A legend? It could be. Is it a main character? It could be. If someone said they were one of them, would I be less likely to want them have them as a friend? Yes. If someone said they were this thing, I'd be less interested in friendship. Not absolutely against it, but they would go down a few notches, yes. Is it a human? Yes. Is it women? Yes. Do they help create world peace? Some do. Is it a personality trait? No. Did it exist for 1800? It did. Is it a villain? It could be. Is it related to Germany? Not directly. Have they been adapted into a major motion picture? I'm going to say no on that one. Is it a politician? It could be. Is it a follower of a school of thought? Not directly. Are they right-wingers in politics? They can be. You did this. I think it's a good one. I'm just not sure how we're going to get there. Does it have to do with economics? Not directly. Did the ancient Greeks know about it? Not in the way we do today. Are they the pod people? No. Do they denounce technology? Not directly, no. Or not necessarily, no. Oh, boy. Are they conspiratorialists? No. Is it a military rank? No. Is it related to the Nobel Prize? It could be. I mean, probably yes, actually. Is it a collective noun? No. Everyone's ignoring I. Poor I, indeed. Is it a subgroup of internet fandom? Is it a trope? No. Is it a VIP? A very important person indeed. I'm so pleased with the clue you just gave there, because I is one of our channel's VIPs. And this channel... My computer would like to update, I apologize. In this channel, a VIP is the person who causes some troubles. And indeed, you do that, eyes, but in the very best of ways. Fetafist, I thank you for the generous resubscription all the way. So kind of you to hang out with us. VIP personage is a person who is accorded special influence due to high social rank, status, influence, or importance. Excellent. Not common until World War II when it was used for pilots. There you go. Klaus, thank you for the 100 bits. Incoming bribe, Klaus says. All right. We're doing one more today. Let's see what Klaus has submitted in the last little bits. Let me give the point first to Unnamed Comet for that one. Well done indeed on that. What a fun one indeed. All right, Klaus, I'm going to do the most recent one you submitted, unless it's terrible. This is not terrible. That's so rude of me. Among your submissions, this is not terrible. All right, team. On the screen now, I have a Wikipedia page. I invite you to ask any yes/no question you want to, and we'll see how this one goes before we play some Project Zomboid. Is it a person? It is not a person, no. It's not terrible, that's right. That's the best I can do for you today. It's actually a good one. I'll say it's good for sure. Is it edible? Yes. Is it a place? No. Does it produce heat? No. Is it man-made? No. Is it US related? Not necessarily. Is it located only on Earth? To the best of my knowledge, yes. Is it a thing? Yes. Is it unique? No. Is it grown? Yes. Common, if you do a little bit more time between your guesses, I'd appreciate it. Is it related to Kansas? It is. Is it more average than terrible? Yeah, I'd put it more on the average side than the terrible side. Outside of the context of this game, what I describe it as not terrible. Under normal conditions, I'd say, oh, this is good. This is delightful. Absolutely. Is it considered food? Not normally. Is it a plant? Yes. Does it improve health? Not to my knowledge. Is it corn? It is not corn. Poor Klaus. What is Kansas? It's corn. Common, that's much better, thank you. Just let our people guess a little bit between your guesses. Could I wedge this into a crevasse? I mean, a very tiny one maybe, but no, it's not a wedging kind of thing. Would a non-US person know of this? Yeah, I believe so. Is it an herb? It is not an herb, no. Does it make people have big bellies? I guess if you eat a ton of it, maybe. Does it grow in or near water? No. Is it used as a decoration? It could. Is it a tree? No. Is it the largest something? No. Is it a grain? No. Is it a fruit? No. Could you grind it up and smoke it? I mean, what can't you grind up and smoke? Will it blend? I suppose you could. Is it alive? Yes. Can you make beer with it? I think so. Is it a bean? It is. It is not a bean. A fruit? No. Is it a cultivated plant? It could be. Is it expensive? No. Is it ivy? No. Is it alive? Yes. Is it a fungi? It is not a fungi. Is it yeast? No. Is it a vegetable? No. Is it flowering? It is flowering, yes. Is it a root? It is not a root, no. Is it hops? No. Is it sold in the grocery store? I mean, some grocery stores sell some weird stuff, but not normally, no. Is it kernza? I don't know what that is. Or they no on that one. Is it a potato? It is not a potato. Wheat? It is not wheat, no. Could I pop it behind my ear to look dapper? Maybe even foppish, actually. Is it a flower? It is a flower. Yes, it is flowers all the way. A particular one. Does it grow along the road? It could, sure. Is it part of the Rosales phylogenetic group? I don't believe so, no. It is not. Is it a rose? No. Is it a daisy? Yes. Is it a sorghum? No. Is it the sunflower? Is it the sunflower? There you go. Good job, Marks. Apparently this is the state flower of the state of Kansas, where Klaus is from. Happy Kansas Day, everybody. Good job. Sunflower's great. Someone asked earlier, does this improve health? I think every time I've seen a sunflower, I've had a little smile. Now, at the end of the growing season, when they're knocked over and all like brownish, grayish, and rotting, that's less fun. But they're lovely indeed. They're lovely indeed. Oh, Grulon got it first. Oh, I missed that. Grulon. I'm sorry. I was busy with Dagel's question about phylogenetic groups. Thank you indeed, Marks, for showing that Grulon got it first. Very good. That's delightful. Thank you for playing those today. A fine submission, Klaus. Happy Kansas Day to you. Also, the national flower of Ukraine. I did not know that. But Grul on got the point. What time is it? It's 9:24. Been live for 51 minutes. You know what? We're going to do one more. I know it's time for a little game called Project Zomboid, but I'd like to go ahead and do one more. We've gone very fast today, so let me see. Oh, Dogberry, that's fun. Why are these some Why are some of these Wikipedia pages? All right, we're gonna do a Dogberry submission that I think is great. I'm sorry, that is not terrible. That's the slogan of the day. Friends on the screen, I now do have a Wikipedia page. Any yes/no questions? You know how to do it. Let's get to it. Is it sorry in advance? No, Dogberry, it's not that one. This is a good one. Is it a person? It is. It is not a. Oh, sorry. It is a person. It is a person. Yes. Um, is it U.S. related? No. Is it man-made? Yes. Could two people fight over it? I guess in some sense. Is it intangible? Yes. Is it unique? Yes. Is it the phrase not terrible? If there's a Wikipedia page for that, please submit it. Can it be clutched? No. Is it within the human body? No. Did this person construct or design roads? You know what? Sure. This person is actually the Lord High Emperor of roads for their country. Is it alive? It's not alive, no. Has it become zombies repeatedly? I don't believe so. Is it a professional? Sure, why not? Were they an entertainer? No. Were they or are they European? They were European, yes. Is related to acting? Not directly. Is the person fictional? Nope. Is it time for you to make a cup of tea? Marks, I bet you can get this one. This one is known to people around the world, I do believe. Were they British? They were not British, no. European, but not British. They wear funny looking clothes. I'm gonna say no on that one. I mean, I could laugh a little bit, I suppose, but let's not do. Is it a rat catcher? I don't believe so. Was it an ancient Greek person? No. Have they been fictionalized? They have been fictionalized, yes. Did they live before 1800? No. Were they Mediterranean? No. Were they French? They were not French. Are they male? Yes. Were they Italian? No. Would the plebs be terrified of them? Sure, why not? Yeah, I think the average person would be very displeased. Were they Italian? No. Did they fight the good fight? You know what? Depends on who you are, but sure. Because of the stink of antique history, they fought the good fight. Did they perform a religious role? No. Were they Roman? No. Did they live before 1900? Yes. Are they Knights Templar? No. Are they Spanish? No. Were they Prussian? Yes, they were Prussian. Did they fight in a war? They did fight in a war. Were they Russian? No. Did they die the most gruesome death imaginable? No, but back in grad school, I had a friend who suggested the only way he could ever die, the way he wanted to die, was in the most violent and painful way possible, so he could say that he has many human experiences as possible. The experience of extraordinary pain. What a weirdo. Were they plague doctors? No. Vlad the Impaler? No. Friedrich II? No. Kaiser Wilhelm? No. Bismarck? No. Was he the head of state? No. Did he rub shoulders with Space Marines? He was at some distance from the Space Marines rushing around Prussia. Friedrich II? No. Were they a leader? Sure. Are they a Moltke? I don't know what a Moltke or Moltke is. Let me see on that one. It's a family name? No, it's not that. A von Steuben? No. Were they a general? No. Do they have a famous grave? Not to my knowledge. Von Steuben? No. Were they an inventor? Not to my knowledge. Were they a corporal in the Great War? They were not a corporal in the Great War. Can you imagine? Can you imagine to that one? Is it a Vaughn? It is indeed a Vaughn. They have a Vaughn in their name. Barbarossa? No. Were they a knight? They were not a knight. Is it Kant? Kant did not fight. Is it a Von Trapp? It's not a Von Trapp. No. Is it the Red Baron? Dogs, well done indeed. It's Manfred von Richthof. The Red Baron himself, flying around, shooting at stuff, being the terror of the skies on the German side in World War I. There you go, team. There you go. Apparently he was a captain in rank. That's a great one indeed. So apparently he was a lord of some sort. After he's a baron, right? A baron. big dumb time. Look at his coat of arms, though. Wow. As some of you recall, I have a student this term who's really into Paradox games and also really into flags. I should show him this one today. gonna go ahead and save this to send to my student. He appreciates the various flags that you all have sent along already, because I don't know. I think very few people in his life are into flags and willing to chat about them with him. So that's how this one goes. Is that a man sitting on a chair with a mace? It does look it, yes. It does indeed look it. There are two storks holding stones, maybe? I don't know, indeed. Let you know what he thinks about it. I'll definitely do so. Dogs wants to give his points to somebody else. No. Whoever types it in first is the winner. So Dogs, you're the winner. I'm not going to give away your points, but thank you indeed. Exactly, George. I think the only World War II submission we've ever done has been Rommel, because I wanted to talk about my family's connection to Rommel. But yeah, World War II, I don't know. Like I've said previously, the stink of history starts for me before World War II. Maybe it's like anything that happened before my grandparents' life or before my grandparents' adulthood feels like fair game, but anything after that feels a little bit less so. It feels kind of gross. But I don't have a good account of why that is exactly. I just don't want to make things too uncomfortable for people. Though I'm sure that some people, see the Red Baron and begin panicking about being shot from the sky. Regardless, thank you for the fun game today. I enjoyed that very much. There are currently, after today's playing, 326 items, so people put in some as they also took out some. Someday we'll get through this list, but today is not that day. Instead, segue. It is the day of Project Zomboid. Looking over, I see that I'm already in the Project Zomboid directory, which is that is to say that I definitely forgot to change to just chatting, but I'm okay with that, and I hope that you are also. We're currently doing multiplayer Project Zomboid. If you want to join the squad, I think there's probably at least a few people playing right now. Go ahead and type !join in channel. Then join the Discord, talk to people over there. They'll get you inside as long as you're not a very, very brand new viewer. Do consider playing with us, even if you've never played before. That's fine. We'll help you to play well. We'll help you to stay alive. Or it's fine to die. This game is one in which you will die over and over and over again. Though somehow I've managed not to die yet. And I don't have a clear answer for why that is, but doing well. Oh goodness. Like I said, I did play a tiny bit 2 days ago to do some organizing, but I don't know what the state of the world is. I know that some people, namely Mod Fernanthus, have been doing great work to keep the generators running, to keep our base well powered and so on, and I appreciate that so much. Gotta leave the safe house to die. Hey, on Wednesday, not streaming, I did go out to some houses and collect some food, and I'm looking for a hammer still. This has been my quest throughout the entire game so far. Just find a hammer, because then I can start taking apart various wooded structures or wooded furniture, so I can bring some wood back to base so we can have some planks to build more things. I'm trying to contribute to the cause. Regardless, here we are. One moment. Regardless. So how y'all doing today? What's good for you? Alright, all loaded up, all good. We appreciate it. So, oh wow. So definitely some people have been building while I was gone. We have a nice library started here. Very, very pleased about that. Someone left a first aid kit behind. That's a great thing to make sure people have medicine other than just little old me. So I'll definitely move some medicine down here to help folks out. Down the way here, someone brought in a water dispenser. Awesome. Fernanthus is here immediately with a gift for old resorty. If it's dryer lint, it's a doctor's bag? People have really leaned into my being the base doctor. Amazing! Thank you! And that's really, really cool. That's really, really cool indeed, because I'm trying to build up my first aid abilities as fast as I can, but I feel like Dr. John Watson now in Sherlock Holmes. Oh, he's clapping for me. I don't know how do we clap? Is it just slash clap? Unknown command clap. Slash hit one's hands together slowly in a way that provokes delight and avoids bruises. Well, that didn't do it, unfortunately. Hold Q. That's the yelling button. You're not going to get me this time. That's the yelling button. So because we have the doctor's bag now, I can move items from my fanny pack on over to the doctoring bag. That seems great. Yeah, Pharaoh almost got me to shout. It really is hold Q. Okay. Let me finish moving stuff over and I'll hold Q. So tap Q is shout. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm holding Q now. Friendly shout signal group disapprove. Friendly includes waving, opposite hands, clapping, thumbs up, thank you. Hey, that's thank you apparently. No, I know fanny pack's wrong, dogs. You'll call it a bum bag, right? Would that be called a bum bag? I can definitely do that. Hello, Dogberry. Hello, Waver. Dogberry, your clothes look terrible. I mean, it's awesome you're a firefighter, but you definitely need some help with fixing up your clothes. You got some holes there. Anyone have the ability to help Dogberry?
Hey.
Thank you. Anyone have the ability to help Dogberry sew their clothes? It's very nice, don't worry. I think we have like leather possibly we can use. Pharaoh, come here. Pharaoh, come here. Oh, Chicken's the house. Hello, Chicken. Stop running from me. Are you a zombie? I need medical points. Give me medical points. Nothing. Very well, very well. Delighted to be a doctor, though. We need to get some food in us. And we need to carry fewer things. Now, probably how to carry fewer things is to, you know, put the doctor's bag inside of my main backpack. Also, I found a beret. I didn't want to try it on until I was on game with you all. And we can decide if it looks better than my camouflage hat. Camouflage? Something like that. Instantly, on the Discord server, friend Jack said that they can't play today, but they would sure appreciate it if someone would make sure the chickens are watered. Would anyone mind checking out on that for me? I sure would appreciate it. All right, we wear the hats. I'm either delightfully special forces or delightfully a French person. Hello, Rog. Rog, welcome to the game. It's good seeing you. And I like your... We're Bray buddies. The chickens, they don't need to be watered anymore. Uh-oh. What happened to the chickens? Question mark, question mark, question mark. What happened to the chickens, folks? I'm sure the chickens are in good condition. No one would ever harm the chickens, would they? Yeah, I think it's probably the case that when we played on our own, and not everyone was playing simultaneously, it led to a bit of trouble, we'll call it. I put my doctoring bag inside of my main bag. How do I do that? From here to here. Oh, please don't tell Jack. Hello, chicken. Rhode Island red hen. It's info. It's well fed, not thirsty. A little stressed out, though. I'll give it a pat. Who's a good chicken? It doesn't want to be pet. Wait, I can just pick it up, right? Sorry, that's ignoring its desires. I'll work it into a corner. Come back here, you! Alright, no petting the chicken, apparently. Very well. Probably yelling and clapping. I get it. Okay, so we're without food right now. Our friend who is the base's main chef is currently not playing with us. And so we may not have a lot of food well prepared. Apparently butter does not go bad sitting on the shelf there. So lots and lots of food here. Lots of ways to make some very tasty food. I can't wait for our chef to come back and see the nice things that everyone has put together for them. Some stale things, some fresh things though. I'm going to take out some bread slices for myself. I like to make a little sandwich if I can. And I'll put the fish fillet on that. Very good. Need to refill my water also, definitely. Notice it's 11:30 p.m. right now. I do intend to head out of the base when morning comes. Though I do have an improvement for my bedroom that I'd like to show you all in a moment. Okay, water dispenser, fill my little bottle. Also, I haven't washed myself in a very long time, unfortunately. The bread is still stale. That's cooking nicely. How much water is in the water dispenser? I really don't want to waste it on things like washing myself. I'm guessing I can use water from other locations to do so, but quick little wash up should be good. We can connect sinks. Oh, really? You can go from water collectors on a roof to sinks and it's fresh water then? Wait, won't the water in the sink be, yeah, won't the water in the sink be, dirty if we put it through a... One second. I'm carrying too much. I can't pick up my food. It's gonna burn. No! No burning food allowed! Oh, we're good. We're good. We're not good. Put it on the floor. Floor is safe. Floor is safe. I can't pick it up. Why can't... Okay, drop my main bag. Why can't I pick up the food? Okay, it's not that burned. Hello? Alright, my fillet is cooked also. I can take the fillet... Oh. I took the fillet out. We're good. The bread, though, appears to be good and stuck. If I turn it off... Huh, maybe toasting is not a thing. Well, the bread gets to live there. Maybe I eat it directly? No. Hello, Pharaoh. Is Pharaoh here to do admin things for us? Just lived there, unfortunately. Oh, Pharaoh got it. Thanks, Pharaoh. I don't know how you did that. Wait, also the fish fillet on the ground is stuck now. If I pick it up, I can eat it. Bread doesn't like being toasted. Oh, okay. No worries. I'll just eat the fish fillets and feel fine that way. Cool. That was perhaps a bit more panic than necessary, but right now we have somewhat limited calories, and so it's important to me that we do not waste any of them. Oh no. How do I pick up this bag but not the other one? Hello? There it is. Okay. Whew. Too many nice things here. The chef's on his way. Awesome. Can't wait to see the chef. We definitely dropped off some new things for you. Alright. Put our mask back on. Yeah, we were very close to overweight again. I think if I drop the so-called bum bag, what exactly do I gain back? Just drop. Hey!
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
So it is. Thank you for Democracy Manifest George Plays Twitch. Thanks for the 5 gift subs. That's very cool of you. And we are a democratic organization on the stream here. If you're interested in joining our democracy, you know, install a copy of the game, have a fun time, it'll be great. Enjoy your succulent Chinese meal today, George, and thank you so much. Like I said, though, if you want to join, even if you're very bad at this game, please feel free to do so. I am totally cool with anybody of any ability playing the game, as long as you give it a good faith try, as long as you're not intentionally messing with everybody. That is totally cool with me. All right. I had some empty things to put in a trash can eventually, but yesterday off stream, I picked up this dark green rug set. There's access to the roof? Cool, I'll check out in just a moment. Oh, I parked where I didn't realize I parked. And then in the reception area here, we have some absolutely ridiculous piles of things to explore. There's a person at the front door. It's a package from the US. I'll be back in about 30 seconds or so. Okay. Hello again. Had to pay my tariffs at the door, as one does. All right. Why is my my water bottle empty again? Oh, did I drop my water bottle when I was having trouble getting the food out of the? Yeah, I dropped my water bottle. I was having trouble getting the food out of the fridge. Obviously essential to get that. What's the current tariff on Magic the Gathering cards? Well, that depends. Are you being honest about the value of the things coming from the US? Question mark. Is it possible that you had to pay tariffs on $80 instead of a little bit more, we'll say? Hello to you, Infinite Drek. Welcome back. Hope you're having fun organizing the kitchen to your delight. We may have been a little bit deceptive on the value of what came in Minecraft. Cardboard pictures can't be worth that much? Yes, that's true. I can't imagine anyone spending anywhere near to, even $4 or $5 on something like that. Why can't I drink any water? Is this empty now? Oh, the big bottle here is empty. So I should probably take the bottle and then refill it. So I'll drop it outside for right now. Imagine customs officer opening sealed packs for inspections. That has happened. It has not happened to me, but that has happened. And obviously sealed packages are worth quite a bit less if they are opened. And so people have been very, very angry when customs have, unfortunately, damaged, we'll call it, in that way. So, yeah. All right, that's nicely refilled now. I'm carrying an empty water bottle. I know we have rain collectors out here, but I believe the water's unclean. So, team, how does one go about cleaning water? Is it a matter of I need to boil it, possibly? I don't know. I'm gonna go and wash myself fully. I can't wash all the clothing here. There's not enough water in the buckets. We need there to be a little bit more, yeah, a little bit more rain, probably. Now, there are many, many small buckets here. Use the rain collectors. Tainted water doesn't matter for drinking and eating. Yeah, no, I get that. I'm less sure about the empty dispenser bottle. Well, let me go ahead and do the thing I was going to do first. And what a mess in there. So part of why I would like to get more planks, what I guess we have there is to have someone make shelves so we can organize things a little bit better if possible. I don't know. This is my bedroom. Oh, someone left a hammer for me. Whoever left this hammer, you're an absolute hero. I think it might be Cypher. Thank you so much for that. Also, people have left me gifts of philosophical quotes and more fishing things. I really do want to go fishing at some point today. Over here, I've got my coffee set up. Thank you for giving me some coffee. Over here, I have my Paradox stock certificate. So many kind things from everyone. I love it. But I'm most excited that I've gotten myself a rug. And I don't know where the rug should live. Let's go ahead and try a couple places and see what looks best. Oh, it really is quite bright, isn't it? I stole it from a child's bedroom. Should I put it in as like a bath mat, maybe? Would that look good? No, that's gonna get a lot of mold, I think. So maybe over here. Or maybe just too loud for this place. There's zombies in a life sim. Not for me. Not for me. Also, Fernanthus liberated our mini fridge from here. I was intending to keep my own private stash of... I don't even know what. My own private stash of tasty goodness, Snickers bars, and so on. But to avoid wasting power, our friend did that. Probably a good call. Alright. Upstairs we go. We just recently got access to the roof, and... Oh, it's possible to fall off the roof. I have broken my leg. I've fractured my foot. Dudes. Dudes. Oh, no. So for the rest of the stream, I'm going to limp around. Just walking on. Rub some dirt in it, obviously. I don't know if I can do anything with medical skill on this. Sit down? I'll have a sit. Man, now heal myself. Hey, I can bandage my foot now. There's a little band-aid on the foot. Hello? It's offered the possibility of bandaging my foot, but I'm not being able to do it directly. Let me get a bag out. I need a splint. Okay. I don't know if I know how to make splints. Does anyone have a splint on hand that would mind sharing? Let's go and check inside of the old doctor bag here. No, we don't have that right now. Do I not have any good bandages? Huh. Well, there's on the shelf here, I believe. Nope, there's not. Okay. Well. I drop a lot of weight. Definitely agree. I was trying to get some jobs done. 1 second. Are we dying? We're dying. Friends, we're dying. Help? Disinfect. Okay, we are disinfecting our foot. Apparently the fracture is a bleeding fracture, maybe? Okay, let me go ahead and drop some things. I don't think we're dying anymore. Whew. Okay, let me set down. Hammer goes in bag. This goes on ground to deal with a little later. I've lost 2 carry weight, it looks like. Unfortunately. Okay. We're no longer overweight. We're in quite a bit of pain right now. I have some painkillers here. Let me go ahead and eat the tasty painkiller. Okay. I apologize for the brief period of, oh no, I'm dying, oh no, I'm dying, oh no, I'm dying. I don't exactly know what caused all of that, but still. Okay, I've now taken 2 painkillers. Might be slightly excessive. Okay. Is there a way for me to make a splint now? Is if I know how to make or no? Here we go. I do know how to make it. I need a rag and a plank. Okay. Carrying too much and falling caused that. Not building up to OSHA standards caused that. Hello, Cypher. Good seeing you. Is there any way to, like, make it so you can't fall off there? That is my first time ever using a player-created staircase. My limp is worse than yours. Yeah, I'm working on it. Hello, Waver. Good seeing ya. Hope we're doing well. I'm going to grab a plank. You're making a splint. I'll do so also. Having multiple splints on hand would be really good. On hand would be really good. Okay. I need to find some clothing to rip apart. I'm carrying too much weight again. That's how it goes. Alright, flashlight into bag. Cannot believe I almost died from falling off a staircase. Will denim strips work for a splint? I bet they will. On the ground? Hey, thanks, my friend. Appreciate that. I'll go ahead and use that on myself. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. We're in pain. We're splinted. We're bandaged. We are moving a little faster now, but not that fast, unfortunately. Okay. May I make my own splint now to have at least one carried around? SPL, make splint. You can use denim straps. Cool. Okay. Has anyone repaired my truck's damage? No, I may have run into a stop sign yesterday. Let's not talk about it, but I may have run into a stop sign, possibly. Waver's fixing it. Thanks, Waver. Just gotta mention it and people get on a job right away. I have no water in my water bottle. Are my plants in good shape? Let's see. Someone's been watering the plants. I thank you for that very much indeed. I'm guessing tainted water can be used for that. Oh boy. Is that a limp? That is a limp, yes. And I'm not just putting it on for sympathy. Alright. So, because I have a car, I don't mind going exploring and doing some work while we're this way. I'm not sure if that will lead to big troubles. Or if we're to be able to explore a little bit while moving a little slowly. I think ideally I shouldn't do so. Like, ideally I should just hang out here and be safe and so on. But I'm okay. Chicken in the house, yes. It's the base chicken. I don't know if it has a name yet. I believe that I believe it's the case that Therananthus found the chicken along the road somewhere. That's good. Need metal sheets and screws again. All right, Waver, I'll bring some of those to you if I can. As far as the new battery, there was /were/are some batteries over at my starting house. I'll go and check that out once I'm a little bit more healed up. So right now we're in line with the dash of splintered. Or sorry, splinted rather. Probably splintered as well. Also, we need more food. I have second fish fillet. It's not warm. It's probably delicious anyway. I'm never playing varsity football again. Don't you worry. I'll heal up and I'll be ready for the big game real soon, coach. I promise. Okay, I'm back to 18. That's in the bag, sorry. I'm a little bit overweight again. I'm gonna read the comic book. Oh, I forgot I'm a slow reader. I said I'm reading not slowly because I'm a big dumb, but because I want to engage in detail reading. Make sure everything is notes taken, understood fully. No problems. No problems at all. Okay. Very good, very good. Let me put my... I have another fish fillet. How many fish fillets did I take? Also, why do I have an iron pipe? Anyway, the splint goes into the doctor's bag. Fantastic. I'm now going to try to go do some work with water if I can. The staircase shouldn't have let me fall. I don't dare look at it again. Also, I knocked off my mask, it seems. Maybe that mask saved our fall. Not sure. I took a whole stack of fish fillets. Oh. Well, I only have one left, maybe. You put a safety fence up? Yeah, I don't know why I fell off. I have absolutely no idea. But I did indeed fall off, and again, very glad we didn't die there. Had I died, I might have insisted that someone on the admin side res me. I don't know. The staircase is sound. Does that mean I'm just like bad at video games? Or does it mean perhaps that I got up there before the chunk loaded or something? Yeah, I'm not going to go up there until I'm at full health once more. Regardless, do I have the carpentry skill to make rain collectors? I think we just need more of these. Collector's the word. No, it's not. What is it? It's in carpentry. Something. Huh. Rain something, maybe? It's in build, not crafting. Thank you, of course. Rain. Okay, so carpentry level 3 is what I need for the basic ones. And my current carpentry skill is probably 0. It's actually 1 in a little bit. Also, I'm almost level 2 in cooking. Not that's my main job. My main job, of course, is doctoring. First aid, we're at 3 points. Nice. Okay. So I'm going to fill up this water buckets and then maybe ask Infinite Drek to boil it for us, or we can boil it for ourselves possibly. So let me go ahead and drop my duffel bag for right now. And then begin using these water buckets. Transfer into my dispenser bottle. All of it. The 15 liters goes into the big bottle. And I hope it's okay that I'm emptying out these buckets. Okay, now I'm fairly overloaded. But that's okay to walk across and have something to deliver, I'm going to say. Pour it all over, please. There we go. So, those of you who are opposed to my being so overweight all the time, how do you do anything? Like, how on earth do you move around things like giant barrels of water? Do you instead bring the smaller water to the big container? Hey, almost kill all the way. Nice. Doctoring is great. Doctoring is wonderful. Alright. Made it here. Hello, Infinite Drek. Let's see. Hello, Chef. We'll wait for a nice conversation. Just roleplay time. Hello, Resorty. Thanks for all you do. By the way, would you be up for boiling some water? I wouldn't want to touch your stove, winky face. How much more I like to be boiled? I'm carrying a 15-liter water dispenser. I'll drop it here. We drop it and we run before they can reply. Whee! Okay, run, good. Wonderful. Good job, me. Also, our boredom's going down. Well, I'm sure I'm fine. Where's my doctor's outfit? It's in my room. This is my exploring outfit. And also, I need to clean up. I'm a little covered in all things blood. Okay. That was to wash. Can't do all clothing, but bit by bit's okay. Pharaoh, you wearing a party hat? Aren't party hats incredibly rare items that were given during an event back in 2015, and now they're worth tens of billions of gold on the Grand Exchange? That's how it goes. Dogberry's wondering what they ought to eat. Yeah, so I think it's the case that our friend Infinite Drek would like us to get for them a giant cooler to show what food is for us to take. We haven't got one of those yet. We'll work on it at some point. Let's find Dogberry. I don't mind you asking questions of anyone. You didn't use the shout command, so it's totally fine. There you go, Drek the chef's on it. Oh, fair enough. I was making a RuneScape joke about the party hat. They're incredibly rare items now. And I think they were inside of like some party poppers or something. I don't know. Anyone know this RuneScape? Yeah, RuneScape story? I never played the game, but party hat's very valuable. And despite never playing RuneScape, I do watch lore videos on them. And I think I'm just super interested in games that people can sink a lot of time into, and when people speak passionately about these games. For example, earlier today, I had someone make a post on my Magic the Gathering video saying, I don't play Magic the Gathering at all, and never have, but I like watching your videos because you're pretty calm. And that was a really nice thing to say, obviously. I was very, very pleased that someone enjoyed my videos enough that they'd be into it, despite not quite knowing what's going on. Good fun, good fun. Okay, how's our health looking? Yeah, about 90% now, so we'll hang out here for a little while longer. Hello, Waver. Someone was in my bedroom. I'm gonna assume that they were leaving me more coffee. But I asked this earlier, I don't think I got a sufficient response. You plumb my sink? Oh my goodness. Gosh, thank you. That's amazing. So the question I was asking earlier is, how do you all do things and stay underweight? I just don't get it. It just does not make sense to me how anyone is able to maintain like less than 12 weight at all times. I recognize I carry some items that are a little silly, but things like pens and erasers and pencils aren't that much weight at all. Is it I'm wearing too much armor, possibly? I don't know. As an American, you agree. Not that kind of weight. Not that kind of weight. Over time, you learn what's useful and what isn't. It's all useful. So what am I carrying as a silly item? The comic book, granted. I'm intending to put it into the library in a moment. But eraser, pen, pencil, knife, water, the worm is silly. It's my friend, though. My friend Dr. Worm's in my pocket. But it's also like 0.01 encumbrance. That's fine. Okay, in Ray the Back, I do have 2 can openers. Granted, it's a bit much. The ID card, that matters. Oh, I do have an iron pipe. I want to give the iron pipe to... Hello, Pharaoh. Are you looking through my bags? Are you being judgmental on my bags right now? Make a pile. The pen and pencil. So the pen is for permanent marks, and the pencil is for steel rods. That's the problem. Yeah, the pen is for permanent marks, and the pencil is for temporary indications I can erase later. Okay, be right back. It's all right, Pharaoh. I know what I'm doing. Hello, Ironworker. Waver, I have items here on the ground, my friend. I'll drop them right here. Some steel rods. I don't know if you can use those. And an iron pipe. Hopefully some of that's useful in your ongoing mission to make our base functional. Enjoy, my friend. Keep the rods. No, they're your problem now. Ha ha! Got him! Got him! Got him! Cat. So, I'm going to drop 1 can opener. I'm still not sure how to drop one thing at a time. I'm like moving very quickly between the 2 drops. Oh, I do want to organize also eventually, but not right now. I'm in a good amount of weight now. This is not too excessive. Okay, nice pile of junk. So I'm gonna head upstairs and grab my doctor's bag. I'm in a little pain now, so I have another painkiller as well. And I'm gonna head out. My first intention is to go to our old base, because I believe there's a battery on the floor there, and Waver asked for batteries if possible. Now, I'm not sure if my car's battery is on the floor there, hello Pharaoh, or if we need to do something else with that. All right, doctor's bag is gonna come with us. I'll probably put it inside the trunk, I expect. Just carrying it in my hand the whole time is probably a little bit silly, as it is very, very heavy indeed. Okay. My pants I don't need. You don't like my leather pants? They look good though. Real tight on my derriere, we'll say. The box of bandages here are nice bandages. They can be washed over and over again. There's 12 of them. I'd like to take at least 1 or 2. Okay, grab 2 of those. And maybe I should re-equip the smaller medical kit for when I'm out exploring. Yeah, probably so. Hurricane 8.3 weight right now. So you have a medical bag. Like, what's your looting bag, though? Do you just not have a looting bag? How do you do that? Like, don't worry, I'm not going to carry the doctor's bag around all the time. What happens if I take off the splints now? My hand doesn't need to be bandaged anymore, does it? It was, yeah, it was earlier lacerated badly. Okay, so smaller bag. We're on front. We'll then put some bandages into it. Apparently 4 of them. That's definitely too many. How do I only put in some of them? I go on the floor. This is definitely a solution. And then grab half of them. Is half a sufficient number, or is that too many? That's probably too many. So unpack again. Put on the floor. Grab 1. Into bag it goes. Is that good? No. Try again. The inventory of this game. Also, I just unequipped my knife, unfortunately. Let's get that equipped. Alright, we have a bandage and an alcohol wipes. What else do I need in my emergency kit here? I mean, probably the splint's important, but it won't fit into that kit, so I'll put it in my main bag instead. I have 4 stethoscopes? That's amazing. I suspect I only need 1 of those, but... Oh, that's great. Absolutely great. Alright, drop them on the ground. Grab 1 stethoscope. I'll put the other ones into the family medical clinic in a moment here. I love it. Absolutely love it. Let's go in hand. Aerosol, what was I curious about the RuneScape earlier? So, my comment was just about party hats. I saw a character in our game here with a party hat on. And it reminded me of something I half remembered. Namely that in RuneScape, party hats are super rare. Is this correct? Or am I just making things up, possibly? Okay. Then put this into my doctoring bag, and the doctoring bag into the truck. Okay, I have to unequip it for that, I believe, or I can just drag it over. They released in December 2001. Okay, I knew it was a long time ago. And they were a limited release, correct? It's like only over a very short period were they available. Okay, the box of nails should go somewhere. I need to get additional bags for looting. I have just a bunch of stuff hanging out for no good reason. I'd like to move them around as possible, but not super, but for sure rare. Okay, yeah, I don't know the economy of that game at all, unfortunately. It is a game I'd like to understand better, but as of right now, I just don't. A bunch of water here. Okay, I need to go ahead and dump some nails on the floor. I think I spent half a day saying I need to XYZ and then not doing any of it. We're doing very slowly. I think in some ways, outside of the whole zombie thing, this is definitely a thinking person's game. Like, slow going all the way. Just get stuff done gradually, and doesn't that feel nice? Please go on the ground. Hello? There we go. It's about 20,000 US dollars to get the item that the party hat comes from. Friends, this is my goal in life. Should I be someone who changes over to RuneScape with one goal in mind to raise enough money through begging, stealing, and pleading to the community to get myself a party hat at level 1? Do absolutely no missions, engage with no one, just outright begging until eventually I get this party hat. This is the best use of my time ever. You're trying about a game that plays worse on stream than chess? Chess was pretty bad. Chess was pretty bad indeed. People already do this. Oh man. There are no novel ideas in the world. Thank you for the 20-side dice. It's very kind of you. See, I think this is Pharaoh giving me things, so then Pharaoh can say, you're carrying items that are unnecessary. Unnecessary to have. Look at you wasting your carry weight. Also, I interrupt reading something. Thank you, Pharaoh, for the die rather. I will find a way to use that to make decisions of the game. It weighs 0.05. See, this is the problem, though. If I carry enough things that weigh basically nothing, it adds up, though. Wait until I pull a big Magic the Gathering card and use the money to buy a hat. If only. I have I have one pack that could possibly give a very, very big card indeed. I'm afraid to open the pack, though. It just kind of sits there. Hello to you, Dogberry. Also, Infinite Drek, I like your rake. Are you using that as a weapon, Dogberry? Fantastic if so. Absolutely fantastic if so. Drek, I'll give you some medicine in just 1 second. I thought we had first aid kit here. Oh, it's on the table instead. Okay. There we can get some stethoscopes. Very good. I still have 2 more, I'll put it away. The backup weapon, hey, it should be fun. Probably break pretty quickly, but... Infinite Drek, hello. Let me see what I have in my apothecary for you. I have only 1 painkiller pack. That's fine, though. I trust you, Drek, not to eat it all at once, if you would. I give you painkillers. Thank you, my friend. Enjoy. Is addiction a thing in this game, friends? Also, Drek said there are rolls for us to eat in the fridge. Help with their cabbage roll. Thank you. Just what I hoped to find. Where are they? Cherry cheesecake biscuits? Wow. Where are they, Drek? I'm blind, unfortunately. I see cabbage. Butter. Eat some butter. Then the right-hand fridge. Hey, thank you, my friend. Thank you indeed for helping us out there. Cabbage rolls, 78 of them. Wow. I'll go and take 4, maybe, possibly 5. That's awesome of you. Thank you so much indeed for the generosity. Friends, I also have a basic mechanics book. If anyone's interested in reading up basic mechanics, it is in the library now. I'll be dropping it off once I finish my reading. Oh, this is great. This is great. What a good game this is. Again, this is a game I think basically anyone could enjoy. I think someone said the other day that they'd be perfectly fine just hanging out in base and moving things around. Like, if you're an organizer, this game is for you. If you're an explorer, this game is for you. If you're lots of things, this game is for you. And, I don't get any money for your buying or enjoying this game, but it is sure something. How much fun I have with that. I mean, to consume a cabbage roll. Delicious. Does that make us... Oda Toda's dead! Oda Toda, no! Poor friend. I'm gonna eat a second one. It should make us nicely stuffed. Now I'll put the comic book onto the shelf here. Re-equip this. Put these here. Alright, team. It is mid-afternoon. And we're going to do a little bit of adventuring now. We have plenty of spare weight. Almost 3 whole points of spare weight right now. I would love to find a... Nice pen. I'll put the red pen in the truck. I would love to find a battery for myself. I was told by the mechanic we need a new battery, and I don't think it's something we know how to make at this point in life. So hopefully we can get it instead. I'd also like very much to do some work in... I was going to say bringing planks here. We have lots of planks, though. But getting my construction skills up seems like a very good idea. So let me go ahead and throw away some trash in here. I brought kitchen tongs home for our kitchen, a meat cleaver also. I don't want to do any more organization right now. We've done more than enough organization. I can't spend our entire stream walking around base awkwardly. I mean, of course I can. I've done it before, but still. Lots of water. I'm going to go ahead and trade out the empty water for full water. Good. All right. Kushala died. Oh, it's terrible. Your keyboard stopped working. Oh, that reminds me, friends. Yesterday, I was at the library with my laptop, and the laptop suddenly stopped working. And that's not true, sorry. The touchpad suddenly stopped working. I have absolutely no idea what happened. I've been trying to mess around with it for a while now, and I just can't figure it out. Many people on the Discord tried to help me with that, showed me the various ways in which the touchpad can be turned on and off with keyboard commands. I uninstalled and reinstalled the drivers, etc., and I just can't figure it out. So I do have now a mouse plugged in, and it's working fine, of course, but it could be so much better. So we're going to have to take it to the store and have them, repair it somehow. Not sure. So my beloved bulletproof vest is only giving me defense on the back right now. Pharaoh's ordering me to get in the truck. We going somewhere, Pharaoh? We going somewhere? Stop blathering, get in the truck. Alright, here I go. Mouse is better, except I have to carry the mouse around, and I need to have a larger pile of, or larger space, rather. Okay. We're unpleasantly hot. Oh, it's 99.6 degrees now. What or no? Does BIOS have mouse support? Good question, name comment. I have no idea. Someone's advertising for bowling. Love it. Love it. I like to imagine they're playing a song. Lanes, lanes, we got lanes. Pins, pins, we got pins. Come on in. Something. I'll work on it for sure. But no, I try to find the BIOS later. Unnamed comment, is that a, like, push the F5 key while the game is while the computer's loading, and then it will show me if there's a mouse attached at this point? So for a while there, my touchpad was doing slightly strange things. Namely, if I set down my computer and held the body in a particular way, the mouse would click itself. And at that point, I probably should have said, oh, this is a problem. Instead, I said, well, that's fine. So, I don't know. Alright, on the ground, I have 2 batteries. One for a standard vehicle and one for a heavy-duty vehicle. And I'm not sure if either of those are my vehicle, but nonetheless, our mechanic has done great work for us, so we're happy to help them as well. I need heavy-duty? Alright, very good. I got a heavy-duty battery we can switch out at some point. Thank you to comment. I'll check out the, Hello, zombie. So we still get scared by zombies. I was hoping by now we'd be over it. Also, they can just stomp someone while having a splint on my foot. That's amazing. Amazing. I got a tire to bring over also. Good. Okay. So my first mission of the day is now half complete. That's wonderful. These boxes have minor items inside of them. I'd like to disassemble them just to allow me to get some construction skill. So we might destroy this entirely, but it's still something. After 30 days survive, you get desensitized zombies. Okay, cool. Yeah, we fought quite a few of them, and I understand they're a horror show every time. Like, no joke, obviously, but still. Having touchpads go bad is common for plastic or flexible laptops. Yeah, my wife is convinced I treat my laptops poorly. And I don't quite know what I do that counts as treating them poorly. I mean, they do get a decent amount of cat fur inside of them because of my beloved cat. There's so many guns here. We just don't use guns, do we? Yeah, my beloved cat definitely gets cat hair into things, but it's not as if that should stop the mouse from working. And the mice I buy are... Not the mice, are the computers like Acer brand or something? Is the laptop still under warranty? It's a good question. I don't know. I'll have to look at the documents that came with it. But yeah, this would be the second laptop I've killed in the past 5 years. The last one had an exploded motherboard, and so I would say it's not my fault, though it might well be. But the cat play on the computer, not really. I mean, he doesn't like climb onto the keyboard while I'm using it, but occasionally he does climb onto the closed laptop when I'm not around. So I don't know if he gets hair in that way. That's there's just like hair everywhere here. So I don't know exactly. All right. More iron pieces. Also, I noticed that my trunk is basically full. I think we started at half full initially, so probably head back again, drop off the batteries and so on. Your last laptop will last you 15 years, you get 2 cats for it. I mean, it's possible I do something wrong. I don't know what, though. Like, what are common ways that people damage their laptops? Because obviously I don't do that. Whatever it is, obviously not something I do. Take all, please. Your 5th company laptop in 3 years. I don't know. Like, the laptops I have are, like I said, Acer brand, I think. And that's a respectable brand as I understand it. They're not like top-of-line $1,000 laptops, but definitely, what, $300 to $500. And while I can afford to buy a new one if need be, I would strongly prefer not to do so, of course. Because, man alive, it is quite the annoyance to have to consistently, change over everything to the new system, etc. Okay, I want to change. Whoops. I want to change seats. Instead, I yelled at people. Well, hello, zombie. If I die here, it's for not remapping the Q key. We're fine. Everything's fine. I should not be using a hammer as a weapon right now. It's too precious to me. Bag. Cat. There's probably a lot more to get here I'd like to do, but hop on in. Let's put our heavy things into the passenger seat. So we get underweight if possible. I'm like your dad with phones. Everyone he's owned made it impossible to charge with a cable. Yeah, I mean, my phone's in good shape. I've had, what, one phone now as long as we've lived in Japan, like 4 or 5 years possibly. We had a laptop. I don't know. So I need to figure that one out. I mean, it's not the end of the world, right? One can obviously just use an external mouse, and maybe indeed that's the way for me to go for a while at least, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right, air conditioning. I wish to turn you on. First, we need the engine to go. Here we go. Okay, let's go and bring these things back home. Hey, what laptop brand do you all recommend? Is there some laptop brand you've been consistently impressed by to the point that you'd say, this is the one you should get next resorty? I know as a kid, it was all Alienware. Everybody wanted the Alienware gaming laptops. They were far too expensive. The ThinkPads, these used to be IBM, now they're Lenovo, is that correct? Yeah, they're a little pricier, but they're built like tanks, I understand it, so maybe that's worth checking out. Let's see here. Where do car parts go? We've same laptop for 12 years. So if you have the same laptop all the way through, do you take it places? Or do you use it as a desktop instead? Because when I used my laptop as a desktop a very long time ago, I had no problems. I think it's the process of moving it that causes problems. You took it everywhere. Huh. I mean, I'm willing to accept I'm just a dirty person. Like, this is possibly legit. I'm not sure. Hey, Waver's actually getting stuff out of my car. That's really helpful, my friend. Thank you for that. And Waver's the one that is going to be doing the work of repairing the car. Thank you, thank you. Super careful, never move out a padded backpack. Yeah, I mean, I have a padded backpack also. I'm willing to accept that maybe, possibly, I'm just too hard on things. But I don't know how I'd be too hard on things. That's what gets me. It's just not clear what I do that breaks it. And so Noms gets, what's it called? Noms gets Apple products exclusively. And she's trying to convince me to get an Apple product on this one. Some something. I don't know what it's called, but some something of some sort. And apparently she claims they're built in a much sturdier way than anything I ever had. I put my backpack down roughly with the laptop inside. I don't think so. Also, Oda Toda, you look like a zombie. Welcome to base, but still. Waver does not like the battery I brought. Okay, I'll work on finding a better one, my friend. Never good enough. Never, ever good enough. Alright. So apparently the battery I brought is not in good condition. Can it be broken down or something, or is it absolutely useless then? What else I got to take inside? Respirator I'm sure I'll use at some point for zombie plague or something. Spoon is for the kitchen. Steel sheets. I'm just going to put on the ground. I'm sure that the people who need steel sheets will find them here. If I just install Linux, I can get the trackpad to work again. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily mind trying Linux on my laptop. I don't use it for much of anything other than... What do I use it for, actually, factually? I use it for sending emails, writing, like, Word documents, and surfing the web, so-called. Hey, thank you, Waver, for the new battery. So, like, is there any reason not to try some Linux on my laptop? I know it would cause such great rejoicing for many of you that I've finally given the thing a try after years and years of saying no. but I don't know. Try Linux VM. Oh, it's virtual machine, right? So give it a virtual machine try first and then change over. Yeah, fair enough. Here's a tire. Okay. More car things like around here. Very own Walmart battery center. Excellent. Secure boots enabled. I have to turn off the BIOS to install Linux. Should that be a weekend project? Like this weekend, we as a community come together and help Resorty install Linux on his laptop, and then laugh and laugh they can't figure out how to do absolutely anything with it. This is a real possibility of deep confusion. And then we don't tell Noms. We keep it quiet for Noms when I've broken my laptop by installing things. Left has a devices like one-off webcams that support Linux. Okay. I mean, I do have a laptop on it, or a camera on it rather, and I do need to have that functioning for, you know, meeting with students and so on. So that would be a useful kind of thing for sure. Okay. So I still have a tremendous number of items here. I'm sure I need at least some of them, but we have half the trunk weight. That'll be good. All right. Tell them about my bad spelling and my broken laptop. Yesterday I ate a whole bag of strawberry wafers. You can tell my wife about that, I suppose. I've been trying to not eat so poorly, but I was feeling not great after work, and so I went and got some strawberry wafers and just ate absolute handfuls of them, one after another, down the gullet they go. That happened. Alright, time to go take some items over to the kitchen, grab some food, and then, I don't know, it's evening. Is it confession time? No. The thing to tell you on streamer, I mean, generally speaking, the things that I do in life, I don't mind people finding out about them, because I don't know, like, that's the worst of my sin. And like, I'm not hiding it from Nom, certainly. If she were to ask, hey Resorty, you know, what'd you have for food yesterday, I'd just tell her straight away. But it didn't come up, we'll say. All right, things for the kitchen on the floor. Excellent. I don't know if any of these items are actually useful. We'll have to eventually get our chef a big old trash can. If I can tell you the model number, my laptop's upstairs. So next time we have to like hide somewhere for a while, I'll definitely run upstairs and get the model number. Where are we keeping our videotapes? Maybe over here. Yeah, videotapes go there. Cool. All right, dye goes in here. Cool. I believe we have a little food. Let's go and refill all of our water bottles. And we'll then head out again. Health good. So health is basically full. If I remove the bandage and splint, does the limp go away? Let's see. Still fractured, unfortunately. Huh. Well, okay. Yeah, I begin dropping health very quickly with the splint off. I wonder why that is exactly. Hey, thanks for all the boiled water, my friend. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing to have all that. Thank you. Keep it slowing for 1 to 2 weeks? Really? I'll be walking pretty slowly for a while here. I don't necessarily mind that, but that's a very long time. Alright. I thought yeah, okay, this water bottle needs to be filled also. A little sip out of it as well. Yeah, I mean, Drek attending to all the cooking here is amazing. Anytime a player is willing to say, like, oh, I will work for the good of the community. Oh, I'm willing to ensure that people have food and so on is really, really cool. So, Drek, thank you for that very much. And if anything you want us to try to find, I'm happy to keep my eyes out. I know that you'd like to have sushi things. Sushi restaurant things is what our chef wants most of all, but I've yet to find anything It looks even vaguely sushi-esque, unfortunately. Seaweed and fish, seaweed and fish. I did say I would try to go fishing at some point, and I do have fishing items in my car. I'm going to need to find some fishing bait. I do have some stale worms. Now, I'm not sure... A burger with ketchup. I haven't had ketchups for 14 years. It's about that. All right. So I can try to go fish with the couple worms I have, maybe. This does involve finding a river, number one. It does involve... using some worms, maybe. Oda Toda, may I help you in any way? Seeing a player just sitting there kind of sadly breaks my heart a little bit. Okay. The toolbox has my fishing stuff. Do I have additional worms? Just the one. So I can go foraging, maybe. If need be. So we'll equip this in our secondary. The flashing bar. Oh yeah, sure. Absolutely, friend. I'm sure you have them saved up somewhere. Whoops, wrong one. Hi, everyone. Let's try again. Say, absolutely. Let me grab it for you. What else can I give him to get him started? Like, here's a hat. Here's a Band-Aid. Here's a flashlight. Has a full battery. Awesome. Here's a way to start fire if need be. Here's a shirt. And some toilet paper, because you gotta get started somehow. Cat. Also, medical check. I see a hand issue. Dirty bandage. No. No dirty bandages allowed. Let me go ahead and take care of you, my friend. Man, if you end up, if that infection ends up being zombie plague, I'll be very displeased. Alright, let me get some things now. Ba-da-bump. There's the flashlight. And a lighter. And a scrubs. And some toilet paper. Fantastic. Alright, there are your things. Do enjoy. Are we gonna overheat? I'm fine right now, but thank you for noticing. Yeah, I think I'm okay on that one. Enjoy. Okay, in-ray fishing. There's a small lake here. I've not been that far north. There's a lake here kind of out in the middle of nowhere. I've not been down that far before either. I like this one's kind of off in the middle of nowhere. Let's get back to our roots. Oh, I didn't give him the hat. Oh, Ratoda! There's a hat on the ground here for you. It's not a very nice hat, but it's your hat if you want it. Okay, put things away. Underweight again. Fine. I wish I had more than one worm, but again, I'm sure we can find someone to throw out there. Alright. I need to get a good fishing cap also. That'd be lovely. Is it possible to wash off my car? I realize the blood on here is a reminder to all and sundry that I'll run you over if need be, but let's see. Alright. Power on. Rog has died. Poor Rog. Take a bucket to the lake also? To keep the fish in. Maybe. I can fill it and wash. Myself? I don't have a bucket yet. I don't mind taking one. There's definitely... I shouldn't take one. The ones that are here are being used for purposes of gathering water locally. So I'm okay. I can wash the truck then? Oh, okay. It's not important. what's important is finding ways to fish a bit, because that's what Drek wants most of all. It is August here. It's probably going to get real hot real soon. So I might have to get a little bit more naked on the flashlights. Not flashlights. I might get a little naked on the excursion here. Leaving at 1 a.m. Very good. What's the general flow of getting where I need to go? So we're leaving the house up here. I want to get to this location. I guess we could take the highway all the way down to here and then go up and around. Because I have the goal of going fishing as opposed to looting here and there, I think taking the main road makes a lot of sense. I'm thirsty. Do I not have water in hand? I do not have water in hand. Just one, please. Thank you. Not both of them. Why do you do both of them? While I'm going, I'm thinking I should probably stop and look at cars. The car folks have been so generous to me. And so I do wonder if any of them are salvageable. Let's see. Can this car be saved? Don't have a key in hand? Maybe I should look and see what its condition is. And the ones burned here, certainly not. But then I can report back that these are usable or not usable. Also, I should invoke the please no zombie, please no zombie. I think this one is not worth our time, probably. Okay. The one here. Locked on that side. I'm guessing someone has checked the trunks by now. Though I'm not sure on that. Oh, hello, red truck. All good and locked. Check this one. Empty plastic bottle. May as well. Also, I probably shouldn't be carrying my fishing box around. I'll put it on the passenger seat. That seems fun. Though the passenger seat might still be full with items that I needed earlier. Or used earlier. Yeah, it's full of nails and such. How embarrassing. Forgot to drop things off. What's new, though? Alright. Alright. Let's continue on our little track here. Maybe eventually we can find a way to move those cars out of the way. Like, is there a bulldozer or something we can use to, just push them so our road's clear? Our road. This is our world. I love it. A bunch of zombies here. May have almost veered into a light pole. All fine. Okay, we're past those zombies. I think I know where the construction site is we're passing right now. I think we've been in this area previously. So a ways farther to go to get to Fishingville. Hello, friend. Now I see solo zombies up here. I do think, man, maybe I should stop and clear them. I don't quite know how zombie respawns work. Other than I know they happen eventually. Okay, quick check. Okay, so, not this road, but the one... Go bowling, they say. Not this road, but the next one I'll go ahead and turn on. And that should be far enough out of town. Use a turning lane, please. And make the turn. Hey, it's a water tower. Am I in the right location? Let's see. I've turned prematurely. So it's not actually where I want to be. It's a gas station. Hey! This gas station does not have generators at it, so I do wonder what's going on here if we're checking out. Oh, I'm too cold now. Wait. It's below freezing in my car? How'd I do that? This is not possible. It's like 1974. This is not possible. Wow. Is that actually possible, friends? I turned the AC on. This is Fahrenheit, though. Like, is it possible to get below freezing in a average, like, mid-80s, maybe 90s truck? I don't know. All right, this road is definitely blockaded. I may have made an error in coming here. We're going to push through the zombie horde very, very gently. Don't mind me. Every time I say don't mind me, a fairy gets her wings. A truck there. Trailer there, rather. Yeah, it's still genuinely 35 degrees here. I'm just gonna... Oh, he's already off. We're gonna turn on the heat. My character stopped whining about being chilly. Alright, so we're out. We're heading out into the boonies now, I believe. I hope there are fewer zombies out this way as we get more and more rural. I expect that zombies are in some way related to local population. This may not be true. Alright, stop to the map. Yeah. I'm curious what's down this way for sure. Lizard Road, it's called. Little black building here also. Little industrial corner. I pushed the horn. Good. Good. That's what we're trying to do the whole time. Everything's fine. All right, it's getting nice and warm now. I'm going to turn off the heater for right now. Good. Back to 72 immediately. Doesn't need to turn it off earlier. Alright. I guess I'll ask the Mavens, those of you who know this game intimately. Is it the case that zombie amounts, we'll call them, are proportional to how... what's the word for it? How densely populated an area would have been ordinarily? Like, out in rural areas, are there fewer zombies? And then in more urban areas, are there quite a few more? Depends on settings. Okay, we are on default settings, I believe, for just about everything. So, in that case, maybe so. I missed what should be a rural road out here. And maybe it's not a real road. Is that an urban focus? Cool, thank you. I assume cool, thank you. I don't know, that's cool, thank you. Alright, they're saying there may be an old road right here. We are going into a forest for the first time in this playthrough. My character has some skill in foraging, I remember. I've been so scared to forage, though, because of the possible preponderance of zombies. And when we get to the lake, we're definitely turning our car around, so we can get out lickety-split if need be. What does map say? Alright, we're close to getting there. Hey, Waver, thanks for moving the cars out of the way. How'd you move the cars out, that were in the way? Do you just ram them with other cars and hope your car doesn't explode? I'm noticing I'm about, what is it, maybe 7/8 tank of fuel right now. I want to make sure I'm respectful of my fuel limitations. Check the map again. I've driven past the lake. Fantastic. Why am I out here in the middle of the night? Like, wasn't there a better time to come here? Oh, I can see the lake on my small map. On the bottom left here. Unfortunately, I can't see the actual roads out here. So a ways on, and then a possible left. Drek likes to bring any jars we find. Happy to do that. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Please don't hit our tree. Here we go. We have found a lake. Okay. Is it possible for me to set my flashlight on the ground? F is for flashlight. Are we out of battery? We're out of battery. Cool. I believe I have a spare one. There it is. Okay, we're good. I should do this in the truck, incidentally. It'll be light soon. Yeah, I guess I can just hang out in the car until it's light. I was curious though if I could set up the flashlight on the ground to give me an area for fishing. There we go. Turn off, please. Not unequip. Oh boy. Turn off. I think I might turn off when it goes into your inventory, possibly. Okay, it is light now. I need to get my fishing bag. So I'm going to put my ordinary duffel bag into the seat here. Under the seat, I imagine. It does not want to go there. Fair enough. There it goes. Not unequipped. It can't go here because I'm sitting here. I can put on the front right seat, though, it seems. Please. Great. We then equip our toolbox for fishing. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I do have a knife if need be. I'll need to look around a little bit to make sure there are no zombies nearby. We are still limping, which I realize is a real disaster, but it's okay. I see fishes jumping! I see fishes jumping! Alright, fishing rod. I pick up. Hopefully a rotten worm can still be used as a piece of bait. So add bait, worm. I've never fished before. Cat. Fishing. How to fish. Equip the rod in both hands. Aim at water. Press L and B to cast. Man, doing it this way while possibly needing to run away. Like, the possibility of zombies here feels very, very high. I need some kind of remote alert, maybe. Okay, so left mouse button, line tension increase when you get bite. To start reeling your catch, hold LMB. Too much tension, it could break. Change tension, LMB, RMB. So reel with LMB. Got it. Aim at water, left mouse button. Hello? We good now? Equip in both hands. Aim at the water. Press LMB. Hello? Hello, team? The lake needs a fishing dock? Wait, Game Merchant, are you saying that I actually can't fish here? Or are you saying it would be nice to have a dock? Do I have to do it this way? Like, hold back? Ah! Okay, so you have to cast it as if you were attacking. So hold down right mouse button first. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Anyone got any questions? Things to talk about today? Today in my required class, we're talking about the Ring of Gyges, of course. Good old Ring of Gyges is the original story about being able to turn invisible and what awful things would you do if you were invisible. It's the time for the students to talk about, do rules that are external constrain us, or do possibly have internal rules that constrain also. It's always a good time. Time when the students get thinking, and because it's focused on a story, they tend to remember it better than mere argumentation days. So I suspect there are better and worse ways to fish. Better and worse places to fish also. I know in the real world, if you find an area that has like logs and darkness and moss and so on, maybe the fish would be there. Is it based on fishing skill, possibly? Okay, so I have 50 fishing skill right now. I wonder if it's going up by my standing here. What does fishing skill say? Increase your chance of catching a fish. The quality of your catches, it makes your equipment less likely to break. You have to aim at the jumping fish. Okay, we can try that. We can try it. As is the case that we saw a jumping fish earlier. Aha! The jumping fish right here. Let's try that. Good thinking. Hello, friend. Is my worm still attached? It is. It is. Okay. No catch. Oh! No catch. So, what does the no catch mean? Does it mean I'm hitting the ground, maybe? No. No catch. I'm going to move the worm a little bit. Let's watch it wiggle. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Hello? Oh, I got one. I got one. I got one. I got a little bait fish. A little bait fish team. It's adorable. Too small for slicing. Well, well, well. I guess we got promoted to little bait fish as our bait. All right. Excellent. Leveling up. Thank you for the good suggestion to cast near the jumping fish, or the spot that seems disturbed in some way. So I know in the real world, people say that it is, you're more likely to catch a fish if it's raining. It is actually true in the real world. I'm not a Fisher person at all, nor am I a Fisher Price person beyond that. Anybody? Anybody? No catch. I wonder if my bait fish is too big. Like, if these are other bait fish here, will they say, no, that's Fred. Leave Fred alone. Why are you trying to catch Fred? Got one. Got one. It's bigger than the last one. Let it run. Let it run. Pull it in. Ho ho! What do we get? Is it a tiny bait fish again? A small black crappie of 14 centimeters. Small black crappie. Too small for slicing. Can I continue promoting? That's not bait. So that's real fish for you. Now, I don't have a cooler or really anything, so I'm going to hold it in my hands if you don't mind. Yeah, we're going for worms next, definitely. Do I need a water bucket to keep the fish happy? I can just eat it raw. I just need to make sure it doesn't spoil, obviously. All right, let's get looking for worms if possible. I definitely should have brought more things along with me. More lures and such. I'm guessing eventually one can find actual fishing lures that are usable. When it rains, bugs fall off of plants into the water. Oh, cool. So it actually is possible to have fish more excited during rainy days. What did we find? What did I find? I found a fish box. Also found common mallow. Don't know if that's used for cooking or herbalism. Oh, good lord. Pharaoh, why do you do this? Why do you do this? Why do you do this? My poor heart. Well, it's a trade. Pharaoh, a ladybug. Thank you for the ladybug. Thank you for helping me find something to fish with. Oh man, you look like a zombie. It's the hairstyle, maybe. Hey, look at all these delicious things. Pharaoh, thank you. That was really cool of you. I would have definitely foraged, but the short range, like, I'm looking at the ground, don't mind me. Thank you. You look like a zombie. I mean, I think the green shirt might do it. I mean, it's just when someone suddenly appears on screen. It's always very surprising. Oh, man. Thank you, Pharaoh. It's very generous of you, though. Oh, gosh. When you were kids, folks, did anyone, like, have friends that would dare them to eat bugs? Or were you the darer instead? How'd that go for you? I see jumping fish way out there. Can I cast that far? Huh. Not at this point, I don't think. Zombies were tie-dye. It's just the sudden green. Do you sneak up on other people, Pharaoh? Or is it a moment of, I don't know. The one hand, you're bringing me nice things. So I want to say there's a legitimate reason for you to come engage with me. Like, fine. However, after a moment there, like waiting for me to be foraging. Alright. I need to find fish closer to the shore, I believe. Also, we are now walking into an area I've not explored terribly well, so possibly zombie fun out here. Getting away from the truck. This one's right there. Also, we need to keep a record book of the best fish I've caught so far. So far, 14 centimeter crappie. Also not a great cast that time. I don't know how forgiving the casting mode is. A kid tried to trick you into eating chalk. It was in a gum wrapper. That's terrible. Terrible. And definitely there was a kid in school who ate glue because it made people laugh. And I understand, like, now that I'm an adult, like, okay, the kid obviously was looking for any kind of attention, or just wanting someone to notice them, and being the kid who eats glue will definitely do that. I need to figure out casting mechanics. I think my little buddy might always be casting. What you do? What's wrong? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Why are you this way? Why are you this way, Fernanthus? But why do you? What made you this way? I respect all members of the community. I'm very grateful that you all choose to spend time with me every single day. You are killing zombies. Okay, if you're keeping me good and... I see you now. I see that time, thank you. If you're keeping me good and safe, I really appreciate it. It's just the suddenness at times. Oh, we're fighting! We're fighting! Maybe a big one? Okay, there is literally a zombie there. Thank you, Pharaoh. Did you just drag the zombie here to show me? I think you may have. Thank you, Pharaoh, for keeping me safe. Small bluegill. Nice. Out far enough. Bring it in some. Big old pile of fish here. They have one cabbage roll left, so... Yeah, I don't know how much... Oh, I didn't rebait the I didn't rebait it, did I? Did someone want to accidentally run into the hook, please? Hey, someone did, thank you. With no bait, we got this. We're good, we're good. Stop bringing me zombies! Stop doing this to me! So, thank you, Pharaoh. Pharaoh's showing his catches. So with no bait, I still got a small green sunfish. Zombies are showing they're fresh, which means they can probably become non-fresh before too long. Oh my goodness. Thank you again for your generosity, Fernandez. I'm sure one of them would have killed me by now had I had not known. You can't wait to butcher the fish. I think some of them, unfortunately, are too small to butcher. And I don't want to come home with just one fish. So I'm probably going to get 5 or so and then come home. Thank you for the zombie. I appreciate it. Again, I didn't clear out this side at all, so I recognize there could have been a lot of zombies here. I got a bodyguard. It's good to be the king, I suppose. There's one going. There's one going. In this game, team, is it possible to overfish an area? Is it possible to make it so that the, one second. Is it possible to make it so that the, lake no longer has any animals in it? Hey, got a point in fishing! Yellow perch. So 14 centimeters is the limit for us so far. Because I'm an American, I don't really know what 14 centimeters means. Other than it's probably not very impressive. I didn't put bait on again. Gotta do that. Gotta do that. I'm gonna pull it in, eat my cabbage roll. And then head on in and deliver these to our chef. Yes, chef. One inch is 2.54 centimeters. Unfortunately, I don't know what an inch is. That's not true. Never mind. Never mind, never mind. I thank you for the helpful conversion. I actually do know how long a centimeter is. I just like making jokes sometimes. Bait. Let's do a millipede this time. The more legs, the bigger the hits. Awesome. Right where we want it to be. I have to say, of the games we've played, this one's fishing strikes me being kind of fun. Like, it's obviously a fairly traditional mode of fishing. Like, nothing too crazy. But it's relaxing in a way. Especially when you have someone who guarantees the zombies won't eat you. That feels wonderful. Oh, gotta fight on our hands. Gotta fight. Now, it's no Stardew Valley. Yeah, it's no Stardew Valley. Maybe I can get some treasure chests underground. Or underwater, rather. 13 centimeters! Okay, I know I need to go. I need to go back base, but one more. Hey, so how's it going? It's a great skit indeed. Last one. It's noon. Like, probably the realistic persons, I didn't put bait on again. The bait portion, I forgot. But I should probably spend the whole day here working, but I don't want my fish to spoil. I do have cold packs. I wonder if I can find a... Hey, I caught a bait fish. I didn't realize that. So I actually had a fish the whole time. Like, I think there are coolers that one can find. And so I'm guessing with cooler plus cold pack, I keep the fish fresh later, longer. The cold packs do nothing? Oh, really? They don't even help you keep your catches fresh longer? Is there any particular way to keep the fish cold longer or fresh longer? Or they just don't stay out too long? If this is not a small bait fish, we're going home. Little bait fish. My apologies. I did not put a bait on, so add the bait fish. Cold back to use for crafting explosives, that's it. That's a shame. I would really enjoy it if we could do something more than that, but... Okay, little bait fish catches. Is a fresh fish stored in ice IRL? Yeah, I guess so. In the real world, ice would do it. I think cold packs would probably do it also. Or keeping them alive in a bucket might do it. I don't know. Oh, I forgot it's rough. Started to read that. Yeah, I think in grocery stores I often see fish either alive in tanks, or I see them on ice, waiting to be consumed. Last one is a non-small bait fish. We're investigating, we're measuring. It is bluegill of 10 centimeters. Well, not great. Pharaoh, again, thanks for keeping us safe. I appreciate that. Really, really cool of you all the way. It's time for us to head on home. I don't see the source for our foot pain. Like, our foot in particular is not in pain. But I wonder if I should cut it off. Where's the amputate button? Yeah, I'm guessing a painkiller would not be the worst thing right now. But 10 centimeter 4 inches. I'm sorry to say, Cook Drek, I'm bringing you some non-ideal food right now. These fish are very small, but it's what I can do. It takes weeks for the fracture to heal, okay. If I sit down or stay in bed with the fracture, will I be in better shape? Or not so much? Okay, put my ladybugs away. Thank you again for whoever gave me the fishing box here. It's been really nice to have that and to role play a little bit, which of course is the real goal of this playthrough. Put a ladybug on the ground. Wrong one. There we go. Okay. Staying well fed speed up healing. Oh, so not just the normal make sure you're not starving. Instead, make sure you're well fed. Okay, I'll eat whatever food I have in my pockets then in a second here. Though I may actually be out of food entirely. We're not eating raw fish today. Okay, I'm going to speed on home. Please start. Thank you. I'm going to speed on home. And when we get there, I'm sure that our friend Ifadrek will fill us on up. If I want to get out of here. It's all kind of the same. Oh, Drek asked me to stop by their house, their old house, and pick up some items they left behind. I'd like to do that. Drek's old house was right here. This direction's not good, head left instead. So I can't get out here? I thought that connection might do it for me. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. What's the worst thing that could happen? Go the way I came? No. You can't stop me. Can you stop me? No, you can't stop me. Exploration. That name is Resorty. I have plenty of fuel, so if I have to turn around and get out here, it's okay. Okay, there's a fence in the way. Huh. Huh. Well, I wonder if my car can fit through that gate. Huh. What do you think, team? I'm gonna grab a couple of tools and see if I can do something here. Passenger seat too full? How big is my toolbox? It's 6, okay. I put it in the glove box though, good. Okay, car do a 2 square gap. I need to listen to Pharaoh? Oh, there's chickens here. Hello, chickens. May I destroy this fence? If I have a hammer and a screwdriver, I can. Someone lives here, I'm guessing. I just want to pass through. I think it's worth trying things out. If I have a screwdriver. I may have left my screwdriver back at home, unfortunately. What a shame. What an out-and-out shame that is. There's probably something really cool here, but I don't have a screwdriver. I'm just a traveler passing through. Don't mind me, just a traveler passing on through. Does a hammer do it, or do I really need to have a screwdriver or knife or something? Alright. I'll go back the way I came. I'd like to explore this at some point. I'm guessing it's a very interesting area. That Pharaoh knew what it was. There'd be something here suggests it's probably like a permanently interesting location of some sort. Getting a little hot in here. I'm going to turn the AC down a little bit. Cool. Okay, so there is a little bit more this way. Let's continue exploring just a bit. See what's over here. I'm very pleased I haven't run into any trees yet. Little ring of some sort that way. Maybe a ferry ring. We can use that for some fast travel back home. I'd love eventually to explore the entire forest here. And to see what interesting things there are. Okay, we made it to a normal road now. And so I'm going to still try to stop by Drek's house. And see what things they left behind. I don't think else has done that yet. So, safely out of the forest. I saw a zombie right in front of me. So I'm going to go left, and then the second left will do it for us. Oh gosh, oh boy. Magnetic attraction between the car and light posts. I don't know what it is. Who am I to question what the car wants to do? One, I think. Two, I think. It's a hospital. Have I been to the hospital before? I can't run. Yeah, we've been to this place before. It's probably been marked off on my... Yeah, it's even marked off on my map. 4 p.m. How are the fish doing? Fish? Oh, in the box in the back. I'm sure they're fine. Man, if my fish all spoil, can you even imagine? Okay, one more house, and that's Drek's. I don't know if Drek died in their home. Okay, there are 7 zombies here, Drek. I'm sorry. I cannot be your postal man today. I would love to eat your things, but your neighborhood has some friends, unfortunately. Terran the Terran. Terran the Terran. How's it going, my friend? I thank you for the Prime sub. Hope you're doing pretty well today, and hopefully things are good for you. And, yeah, thank you again for hanging out with us. Hope life is good enough. Alright, that's too bad. Gnome. I would like a gnome friend. This is fine. Okay, gnome is a pickup kind of thing, it looks like. David the Gnome. I never saw this show. I know that my wife really enjoyed David the Gnome show. What was it about? I mean, I'm guessing the adventures of a gnome named David. But was it moralistic? Did it attempt to entertain exclusively? Were there explicit educational values? I got a gnome, though. Hey, it's a chicken also. Is it a duck? It's a chicken. A gnome named David had a friend who's a fox named Swift. My wife really likes foxes. Like, they're not in any kind of like over the top way, but among animals, she enjoys that one. As I do wonder, is that because of David the Gnome's friend? Really enjoy the Zomboid streams? I'm so glad to hear that, Taryn. Yeah, feel free just to lurk. Nothing wrong with that, but we do appreciate your subscription along with your lurking. And I'm having a good time. I honestly, playing this game, even if there were genuinely no one else playing with me, I would have such a fun time. Every single time I play this game, I'm just like reminded of how good it is. And I know that's not a novel statement in any way whatsoever. Like, I recognize that's just a thing that people say. However, it does feel really nice to play this one. I don't know. David the Gnome was a doctor who helped the forest, had a lovely relationship with his wife. That's great. How long was David the Gnome on? And was it popular enough that a number of people in the channel who watched it? I think so. Oh, these poor zombies here are hanging out. They're just sitting having a chat. Because I think the children's shows that I remember from my youth were often more focused on battles of good versus evil, focused on, buff guys with their guns and so on. And so I wonder if I just missed the era of wholesome shows. It was on Nickelodeon, okay. Yeah, didn't have Nickelodeon, don't know much about it, unfortunately. That would explain why I missed it and other people know of it. Alright, little turn here. Maybe I should watch it. Does anyone know if David the Gnome is streaming anywhere? Because I was supposed to pick out a movie to watch with Noms tonight for our Friday night date night. I do wonder if she'd be delighted if I put on David the Gnome. I think she would. Thanks for clearing all the wrecks off the road there. Looks a lot nicer out here than it did before. I'm a-coming, Drek. I'm a-coming. Otatoda. Do you need anything, Otatoda? I think you've kind of just been standing there sadly since I left. This is not okay. We can't have it. I'm running into you. Oh no. Oh no. Are you okay? It was very slow collision. You're fine. It was just a little joke, a little laugh. Oda's giving me something new. A screwdriver, the thing I needed, a calculator. Are you calling me a nerd? Thank you, Oda, for the screwdriver. I didn't have one. Now I have one. That's great. I would say thank you. We say thank you for helping me out. That's really nice. Okay. I need to get my fishing seat occupied. What? Oh, right. There are things in the seat to carry in and out and so on. So screwdriver goes into just here's fine. Okay, the box I need to bring in is over here. Grab from this side. Awesome. Now, fishing is a wholesome activity that I really do enjoy doing, but probably a little too slow for it to be super enjoyable on stream. So I think we'll try to do something else in a moment here. But what I do not know. Oh, vehicle damage is turned off on the server because I'm in the server. How dare you? I'm a perfectly reasonable driver. You can't walk behind a... Actually, just this week, one of my wife's colleagues drove her car to school. Our university has genuinely 4 parking spots. It's not the kind of thing that one normally does, but she needed to have the car for some reason. I don't recall what. But yeah, what was the story? She was driving and trying to back into one of our 4 parking spots, and she had a student walk behind her, and she got so angry with the student for walking behind a moving car. And she brought this up with my wife, and my wife rightly said, "We're in Japan. In Japan, pedestrians always have the right of way, especially in a parking lot." And it's something that really struck me. I'm from the US, which is a car-focused culture. But yeah, here's an expectation that the driver is always, always, always attentive. And I think that's kind of amazing. Hey, chef. Here's your Rizuber eats. Something like that. In France, also, veterans are right away. So I think in the US we say this, but then we tend to say it's only in really protected areas. Rog wants to trade. Rog, you're not the chef. 1 second, Drek, right with you. Wait, are you want to be the chef also, Rog? I'm sorry, my friend. I told Drek I'd give it to them. But maybe I'll give you one also if you want it. Okay, here's some fish. That'd be in the main inventory, right? One moment. Here's a bait fish. Hey, a muffin! Thank you. Here are these. Good. And I think I have more. Oh, Drek wants them already. Oh, you bait also, Rog. Thank you. Thank you. Drek, I do have some more for you, my friend. Give me just 1 second to give him my main inventory. Okay, everyone's here. Too many people. Here are a few more. Crackle muffin with cinnamon. That's candy bar in it. Thank you so much, my friend. All right, there are 2 more. That's all I got. Baitfish comes back to me. Cool, thank you. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Rog got things for me also. Excessive generosity here. What do I give you? I don't have much on hand right now that's nice to give to people. I can give them a little flour. Eat to relieve cold and flu symptoms. Oh, this is traditional knowledge. Fascinating. Here, I will give you a shiny rock. Enjoy the shiny rock. How do you actually trade? So do I right-click on a character? You'd be standing in the right location. Thanks for the fishing line especially. Right-click on a character that is away at least a little bit. That you can, oh gosh, come on. And there it is. Right-click on them and just push the trade button. They get a message saying, this person wants to trade with you. You then wait for them to accept. Too far away. If they accept, thanks. Just showing how. If they accept, you can then drag items over, and then here we go. Am I getting sushi? 3 fish sushi. Wow. Sugoi. Oishi desu. Yes. My teacher will be so proud of me for using some Japanese. Arigato. What's the word for master? It's used in this is mashita. Mashita-san. There you go. Yay, Japanese for sushi time. Alright, so talking about sushi here. Lowers hunger and unhappiness. That is delightful. Absolutely delightful. I said before that someday I should try to do a stream in nothing but Japanese, and someone rightly said, but then none of your normal viewers will have any idea what you're doing. That's true. That's definitely true. My green screen is leaning back more than it should be. I'll fix that later for sure. Alright, so we need to eat all of the fish sushi, unfortunately, to get towards well-fed. And though they are a really attractive food and good for happiness, they are less ideal for filling the belly. But maybe the muffin will do it. Yeah, only -8 hunger also. Am I losing weight still? I'm down to 75 weight. Chef, I'm delighted by your cooking. However, my mama always made me butter soup with lard sauce. sausage and Good Boy chocolate mixed in. Can you remind me of home? All right, there's some food in the fridge. Thank you. Carrying less weight helps you not to burn as many calories. Is that true? A bowl of pasta for me. Excellent. I'm gonna take a burger also. Thanks, chef. Appreciate it. I'm guessing the pasta's probably better hot. Yeah. 26 there. Only -7. That's a shame. It's a bit of a shame that the more interesting food seems not to fill one up that much. Huh. Hunger isn't calories? So I assume that one needed to... Because you can only eat so much, right? You can only eat so much. But I guess, yeah, it's not calories. How do I learn about the calories in this thing? Okay, that's warm now. That's burning now. Okay. So I need to make sure I eat more calorically dense items. And I guess right now it's just my vague knowledge of, does this thing seem like it's full of calories? Yeah, I can't eat any pasta right now, unfortunately. Well, I'll carry it with me, eat it later. Yeah, I think every character I've ever had has been substantially underweight. And the response I get when I mention this is everyone saying, just go eat butter. Nothing but butter for your character. So, drink more booze. I think alcohol is yet to pass my lips. Who made a roast? A roast resorty? I'm not into that, man. This is how I respond to people who are not using commas. Got team. Okay. There's fishing stuff. Great. More leeches and such. All right, we're now, for a brief moment, we're totally full. Amazing people, my lack of a combo was talking. You didn't pause long enough. Multiplayer is great. See, I think this kind of multiplayer I'm very comfortable with on stream. Like, when it comes to people being able to talk and like, actually having to interact with people, I think I'm less great. But, yeah, this is kind of like silly chit-chatting a little bit here and there does feel nice. Which is why I think that some streamers do, like, play games like World of Warcraft with their fellows. Because then one can run away and do other things. You can cook anything? Nice, Drek. Have you learned all the recipes, or there's still some more for us to find for you? Yeah, it's cool people like each other. Dogberry, you're absolutely right. Like, if it were, no offense to any randos, but if it were a bunch of randos, it might be a little bit less enjoyable. For sure. It's getting a good balance, though, of multiplayer and solo, I think. And that's grand. Otatoda's finally got a shirt. Looking good, Otatoda. While I'm here, I might take some canned food for the road if need be. We're being given a roast next. Also, I should be med-checking people while we're standing around. Oh, you start with all recipes. The chef has all recipes. I didn't know that. That's amazing. Cool. Chicken leg and vegetable roast. Look at all that. Chicken and peas and something else. That's a ton of hunger dealt with. I do not know if it's going to be tons of calories, but that's great anyway. Drek's in good shape. Let me go check out Otatoda. I think it's fine. Come back here, you. Oh, that's Dogberry. Dogberry, I'm checking you out, my friend. Waiver here. Looks like you have blood on you, my friend. That's trade. Sorry, I don't want to trade. I want to trade knowledge and maybe bandages. Oh, we're bored. We're bored. I'm gonna live doc. For a while, ... Okay. Fantastic. So if one only has a little bit of stomach space, and you eat something that's very, very caloric, does it, what am I trying to ask? Do you get all of the calories off of no matter what you eat, even if you get full to bursting with only part of the food consumed? Like, are there wasted calories in the game, I think I'm asking? Something like that. Something like that. Because I'm a little bit low on food right now. Can I just eat the entire chicken leg and vegetable meal and have things work out? There's a calorie cap. Okay, so I should probably wait till I'm a little hungrier before eating absolutely everything. Understood. Okay, I believe that in my side door here, I had some things to drop off, engine parts and so on. You can chug bottles of vegetable oil. What is wrong with the world, friends? That's what I want to know. What is wrong with the entire world? Yeah, see, I'm carrying way too much stuff now, but it's only for a second. Can't burn that many calories in a second. Huh? What is the maximum number of calories a human body can consume? Can utilize in 1 second? I wonder. There must be some cap to this. I need to go to the subreddit, like, is it They Do the Math or something, in which you can give them absolutely absurd calculations to do, and someone will try to find the data to make it work. Thank you, nerds, for your fine contribution to the world as always. Ask a sumo fan. And then that burst of charging off the line. I don't know. I guess there's some kind of gym machine one could make that would somehow allow you to pull on every muscle simultaneously, and then resisting that would be a grand thing. I'm not sure though. Okay, canned chili goes into here. The calculator was a bit of a joke, but thank you for it anyway. Wear this. And a little overweight again. Calculator's going back here. Actually, no, keep our calculator in the glove box. My grandfather, I don't really know why. I mean, I can kind of guess. But throughout the life of my grandfather having a car, every single time that he filled up his car, at least as long as I was alive, he had a little notebook and a calculator. And he would always write down the mileage number on the odometer, the price of fuel, and how much went into the car, like how much gas. And then he would calculate the miles per gallon as a way of tracking how the car was doing. And your partner, you do this, your father did this. So I've always said, if I have a vague sense that it's consuming more fuel, I'll notice that. But for my grandfather, it was absolute. Those of you who do this, or other folks, have you noticed changes over time that have then led you to do maintenance or hire someone to do maintenance? Because I think I've noticed, bad mile per gallon at some point, and I noticed then that my wheel was getting flat, maybe, or tires getting flat. But again, it's based on vibes as opposed to any sense of actual mathematics. Does that surprise you? Does that surprise you that I'm not terribly good at doing the math, possibly? Might be Great Depression. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. Yeah, you gotta save as much money as possible and do things just right. Those an oil change what you need. Yeah, probably so. I was very bad at oil changes for a while back in my first job, but I lived genuinely across the street from work and almost never drove. So, who knows? I don't have a car now. Maybe when we move back to the US, if ever we do, and we get a car again, I'll be attentive, we'll call it. Alright, returning the empty pan. Drek wants more rice. See what I can do, my friend. Luckily, rice does not go bad, yeah? Seems great. Okay. Empty plastic bottle. I'll go ahead and give to Drek also. I swear it's useful. It's not trash. All right. It's 11:45. What should we do, team? What should we do in the next 15 minutes? That's what I got. I can go just take some stuff apart to work on construction levels. I could go explore somewhere new. Okay, I know that I've gone through the buildings on here. And I've taken, I think, everything useful out of all of these. Or someone else has done so. Whoops. Check out the roof. I don't want to go on the roof. Last time on the roof, I fell and nearly died. I think the roof is for people who are... Hey, Lignoba! Lignoba, thanks for the resub. You'd appreciate a bedtime story to tell you how everything's going to be alright. Well, for the price of a subscription, I could do that for you. As you know, there are dangerous and hard times happening everywhere in the world right now. It's very easy to get disappointed, confused, frustrated, even a little bit hurt maybe. And so you gotta make choices to keep yourself safe, keep yourself happy, take care of yourself. It's important to change the world, make things better, but along the way, make sure you don't climb onto the roof. That's how you get hurt. Okay, there you go. You cleared the road to go fishing. Waivers, thanks for doing that. I appreciate that. Okay, I need to go mark over here that there's a lot of zombies in this area. Incidentally, if you've not been watching the stream and you're confused why I put on the roof, there you go. I'm probably the same age as you. Like, no problem. I'm always happy to give bedtime stories. For a while there, I was ending stream every night with bedtime stories or a poem maybe. But ultimately, I decided that it was not terribly engaging to most folks. So I stopped doing that. Okay. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Dogbase is the storage buildings to the east of us. I assume these have monster with zombies nearby. Okay, maybe we should get together at some point and knock those out if possible. Like these yellow buildings, I assume I've checked these out. Anytime I don't do well with my marking, I get really annoyed with myself for sure. But let's drive somewhere. Why is it 2 a.m.? Is it time to install a mod, like always daytime mod? There is also a road over here. Carpenter Test Road. Let's go to the other side of the embankment here. Embankment? Median? Something larger than that. No, I don't actually want always daytime mode. Well, that'd probably be kind of silly fun. It would also probably ruin some fun stuff about the game. Whoops. Turn around again. Doot. Yeah, I like playing the game in a more authentic way. Whatever that means. What's authenticity mean anymore? Whatever gets the most upvotes is who I truly am. Okay. This looks like the kind of building that one would find in Fallout, and it would be like a military base underground. Let's see if that's true here. Let's see what we know. I'm guessing it's be locked. Yep. What's that noise? Oh, the zombie right here. Oh, the total. Am I gonna have to change the password to the server and start banning anyone who scares me? Like, there's no way in which that's a whoops, didn't mean to sneak up on you, Resorty. Whoops, didn't mean to make your life bad, Resorty. Like, guarantee that's what's happening here. This truck does not have an openable door, it looks like. It's a sack full of nothing. Good. Let's check this one. That's a single player. I mean, it's funny a little bit. if it happens too many times on one day, it stops being funny, unfortunately. But I don't know. Like, go jump scare each other. That'll be fun, right? That'd be a good time. I got an empty gas canister. I think that by itself's a big win. Take it, I'll take it. Having a walk, having a walk. So, I need to put my recently acquired gas cannon here. Excellent. So what do we find over here? Thus far it looks like just more forest. But I expect there's something more on this side. Yep, just more forest. Let's go make a cut over this way for a moment. As some of you know, I've not played this game all that much, so my knowledge of the world is kind of limited. There are 2 zombies. I prefer not to deal with them, but, well, what's done is done. I don't have a weapon equipped, or not equipped. I don't have a weapon currently in hand, but ye olde boots will do it. Please die. Hello. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I thought I was standing on you. Okay, so I saw some attempted bites. I know that my one is still alive. Come on. I can't get it. I know that my back armor still has some power. And so I'm guessing that is protecting me. Yeah, we're fine. Whoo-wee! Whoo-wee! That was not ideal. That was not what we were looking for. I'm going to grab the leather item. I think that leather is a useful material at some point. Maybe for making better armor or something. Hello, Fernandez. How's it going? Leave me alone. You're trying to make sure I don't die. I appreciate that, Pharaoh. I mean, it is the case that it is the case that you know, we had a little rough fight there. Pharaoh's cleaning up dodge for us. I appreciate that, my friend. This is a very long driveway for a big old house. Some fancy rich person out this way. I ran into a rock. How to run into that rock? That's no good. Possibly some whiplash. The car flashed a little bit, but did not explode. McCoy's logging company out here. I don't find anything useful at a logging company right now. Alright, my sense I should not be here anymore. Like, this place does not seem especially promising. Though I do feel like the guy in the meme who might be one mining strike away from finding someplace really cool or finding the gold. Alright, so it is all McCoy's logging company out here. Now, I'm guessing they have something worth checking out. Maybe like a corporate building or something. So, let's see what we can have. Headlights, please. I see 2, 3, 4 zombies. One is coming my way. The one coming my way appears to be a state trooper. If anyone wants to roleplay state troopers, you can now do so. I also have a fire axe I meant to equip, but I recognize the fire axe is maybe a cowboy baby instead. Why can't I stomp anymore? Is my foot finally messed up enough that I can't stomp? Huh. Okay. Do I have anything that can work as a weapon? Maybe the hacksaw can. No, it cannot. I can use this. Okay, hammer will work. One moment, I'll be right with you. Be right with you, zombie. Hello? Can you not swing your hammer when you have, Another item equipped? That's weird. Huh. I'll check my shoe condition in a second. There we go. That took a little bit too much time, didn't it? Cowboy hat seems like a cool item to have. Check them boots. Check them boots. Check them boots. Where are they? Where are my boots? There they are. Yeah, they're both full HP, full condition. So I don't know. They're a little strange. Okay. I wonder if I can sneak through here. Despite the zombies. I really have a flashlight on. Also, this place does have very, very high walls. Which makes me think... I think I drew one this way. I'll look in a second. Also, I think at this point I walk slower than zombies do. Hello. There we go. Yeah, stomping was impossible for a moment there. Don't know why exactly, but I've noticed on the multiplayer server, occasionally stomping is impossible, which I've never had happen on a single player playthrough. Okay, that's locked. I know you can like use a welding tool to get into those. I bet I can also... Hello. I have nothing to say anymore. I'm all out of ideas. Oh, Pharaoh. Thank you for keeping me safe in the most delightful ways possible. There's a cucumber inside this. I expect the cucumber is rotten, probably. Let's check, though. A burnt zucchini. Wait, why is the zucchini still edible at this point? That's insane. I'll definitely take that, though. Empty teacup inside. I think rubber hoses might be useful for something. I don't know if I can use them to, what's it called? Tie off tourniquet in some way. Ban? I mean, it's not crucifixion. You're not exactly wrong. Like, I want to suggest this might be anti-streamer behavior. Like, give this streamer a heart attack behavior. There are a lot of dead zombies there. I gotta say thank you, I suppose, for all the dead zombies. Also, I think it is now morning, so I can turn off my flashlight and put it away. Yeah, if you wouldn't do something to any person except the streamer, should you do it? It's an open container here. It's fog day. Rough. We could use a lot of logs here to build something. I think you're absolutely right. The issue is, do I haul all these logs back home? I suppose we could. I do wonder what would come of it if we did. We could begin building a fence, perhaps, though I don't really have the skills to do so, unfortunately. That's right, Pharaoh's on thin ice! Mere seconds away from endless banning. Oh, these aren't real logs? Oh, okay. So graphical logs are not real logs. I mean, that's a ton of planks here. Absolute ton of planks. I'm hoping someone hid something inside these boxes. Well, I guess they hid planks. Hello! Thank you for the trade, I appreciate it. I'm very grateful that you're bringing me nice things, Pharaoh. Boris the Badger. Thank you for Boris the Badger. I appreciate that. Can you leave me nice things at the house? Thank you, Fred. I'll put Boris the Badger and David the Gnome together in my house, which probably should be. No one's ever scared me back home. There's a truck over there, but I know there's zombies around. Oh gosh, Pharaoh, what are you doing? Pharaoh. 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 I'll help. I'll help. Here I come. Yes. 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 Push! Yes! There you go, friend. Need some food. I have nothing immediately edible, so time for some tasty, uncooked chili. Oh, do I not have a can opener with me? Oh! Is this truck usable, my friend? Or is it good and locked up, possibly? I think Pharaoh's siphoning out the good stuff. Yeah. Alright, hey Jack, how's it going? How's it going? This side, not so much, my friend. Pharaoh's gonna bash their way in. Well done, friend, well done. So what I'm curious about is, are there any, like, large, interesting buildings back here? Or am I walking around for really no good purpose? This helps, right? I think this helps. Logs galore. It is now noon. Friends, do I log off in the middle of this area, in the middle of a fog storm? Or do I work my way back to my car at least? This is safe, right? This is not horror movie. There's a zombie bottom left corner. I'm gonna walk away. Make sure this area is clear. As always, after the stream is done, which is gonna end in just a moment here, whether I live or die, we will be leaving the server on for about an hour and a half after stream, in order to let people play who want to play, in order to let folks get stuff done they weren't able to get done during stream, either because they're arriving late or otherwise. As I've said 100 times before, if you're someone who would like to play with us, please feel free just to get Project Zomboid, and you can join the server for free, no problems. Information over on the Discord. If you are bad at this game, that's fine. Gosh, I am too. But, yeah, it's a fun thing to do as a community together. Pharaoh's yelling about something. What would you like, Pharaoh? Okay, Pharaoh's down this way. I don't know if they're inviting us to come see something, or if instead it's, dragging zombies away to help me out. And maybe the only reason that I've lived thus far is because Guardian Angel Pharaoh is constantly clearing a path for me. I guess I'll hobble run a little bit. What'd you find? What'd you find, Pharaoh? Zombies! I'm horrified at the sight of them. I need to log out. I need to log out, friends. I'm going away from my car. I see a building. No, I see more logs. This is so bad. Mark's been tempted to play with us? Please do. Like, someone will help you get to the base if you want to. Or you can just explore and learn how to play by dying. I got a 64-person server in case that many people want to play. We haven't hit 32 yet, so we could definitely go for a smaller server, but I'm hoping as time goes by, more people give it a shot. Log out. Oh, you. There are a lot of logs here, it's true. Oh, you. I know tomorrow night, which is Friday night for most of the world, more people can play, as it's not a work night, so it'll be fun time. Oh boy. There's an ad break coming right now. Once the ad break's done, I will log out no matter where I am. I'm really hoping I can find a building to log out inside of. There must be some building over here somewhere. Right? Like, okay, I see a building. I see a building on my map to the southwest. My truck is so far away. Please don't be full of zombies. There are at least 2 zombies ahead. If it's only 2, I can fight them. I left my fire axe back at the truck, unfortunately. Should you rescue my truck or leave it for me? I mean, if you want to get it, you're welcome to do so. I have zombies coming. Yeah, if you're wanting to do so, you're welcome to do so. I think I can probably get it back myself, though I'm not certain on that. 2 bodies. 2 bodies. Good. Okay, so there's a black... this is a trailer, it looks like. Hopefully the boss has left the door open. If I manage to log out safely here, feel free to leave my truck. It's not running, so I'll be fine. And I know roughly where it is. Do I log out in a porta potty? Is this how things gonna go? If this trailer is not open, I'm gonna log out in a porta potty, just so you know. We're also slightly overheated right now, unfortunately. Please. Please no alarm. Okay. Last window. It's gotta be this one. Broke the lock. Oh. So I don't know how many zombies are nearby, so I don't want to break the window. Well, okay. Hello, Thank you for the truck delivery service. Why are you all so good to me? Well, I guess we'll log out here. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. Friends, thank you for hanging out today. I hope you had a fun time, whether you're playing, watching, if you're on the VOD or otherwise. I got to go now. I got to go get ready to teach in a couple hours here and do some reading and such. So thank you for hanging out with me. It's always a really nice time. The server will be on for an hour, so like I said, if you want to do other stuff, that's fine. But I'm going to log out here with my car safely at hand, thanks to a very generous mod who is, I'm sure, not using admin powers to do things, but instead just help me out. And thank you again very much. See you tomorrow for a Friday night stream. Thanks again, and goodbye, friends.